What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch along today. Arsenal travel to Brighton, big Premier League game. It's a must-win game for the Gunners today, man. If we've got any aspirations of doing anything this season, then this game needs to be, we need to be winning this. Brighton are not a great team. They're 2 points off the relegation zone. And listen, we know Wednesday night was a horror show. In my opinion, Mikel Arteta picked the wrong team. I don't know what you guys think, but I thought the lineup on Wednesday was completely wrong. We had injury problems, and of course, David Luiz came in with his horror show. But today we're back, 3 points. Let's be positive. Let's look at the lineup. I mean, on the TV, they're listing this as 4-4-2, which I can't remember the last time I saw Arsenal play 4-4-2, but the lineup is Leno in goal, back four of Bellerin, Mustafi, Holding, and Kolasinac. The midfield is Guendouzi and Ceballos with Pepe on the right, Saka on the left, and Aubameyang and Lacazette up front. Now, I'm quite happy with that lineup. I'll be honest, I would have liked to have seen Martinelli in the team today, possibly. But the other options are not really there. We're a little bit limited at the moment, so not easy for us. I mean, the bench is Tierney, Ozil, Maitland-Niles, Nelson, Martinez, Willock, Nketiah, Martinelli, and Medley. So we got options, man. Big up everyone in the live chat, man. Thank you for your support. As I say, keep subscribing if you haven't already. Let's see what you guys make of the lineup. It's Don Hood said Arsenal should have gone for Ozil instead of Matteo. Ozil links better with Ceballos. Interesting that Ozil's back in the squad. Afternoon, Curtis, smashing it as usual. Big up, Ryan. Appreciate that. Ben says Kolasinac is only playing because it's his birthday. Maybe put some pressure on Mikel, Let's see. John said, Curtis, I must have watched Pogba spin Dyer 100 times. Pogba is the best in that position. He was brilliant last night for that half an hour, and I love the way he spun Eric Dyer. I do not rate Dyer one bit, by the way. TMCAFC said, play Martinelli in the 10 if you have to do that to get him in the effing team. I know. I just don't understand what's happening with Martinelli. At one stage, he was like the big hope for Arsenal, and, he can't even get in the team anymore. Ryan says, happy with the lineup, man. Yeah, I think we've got to be happy, man. After Wednesday's debacle. Jay Walker, wouldn't you give Medley a chance? I would like to see Medley play. Maybe today is not the day for him, I'd like to see him play in a game with less pressure. I think today is a difficult one. Big up Omar, he said, what does Martinelli have to do to start the game? Oh, man. Hopefully he'll come on. I think he will come on today. And then we play Southampton on Thursday. He's going to have to rotate Mikel Arteta. So hopefully Martinelli will get the start in that game. Max says, you probably won't agree with me, but I would give Medley a chance. Yeah, I do agree with you, Max. I would give Medley a chance. I think Holding is almost in the last chance saloon as to whether he has a big career for Arsenal or not. So to me, I think, Holding, this is your last chance, but Medley will get opportunities. Socrates is injured, Luiz suspended, Mari out for the season, which is unfortunate because we still really haven't seen Pablo Mari. Ben said, I think Medley will come on later in the game, barely any other centre-backs. Yeah, well, it'll be interesting if he does come on, or will they actually start him on Thursday, because I don't know if Holding can play that many games in quick succession. Curtis, do you really rate Saka? I'm not sure what all the hype is about. He played better at left back than left wing. Was absolutely shocking Wednesday. I do rate Saka, and I do agree with you to a certain extent. I think he's possibly better at left back than he is out wide. I think he's playing left wing. They've got him listed as today, so it'll be interesting how he does today. But I think he could be a future left back. John says Medley will give more hope. Will be given more chances. Hope so. Owen said still no Martinelli. What the? Oh man! Don't worry, his time will come. I'm sure he'll come on today. I'm sure. Andy T says Mari equals Spanish Harry Maguire. I have to admit, man, I'm worried about Murray's lack of pace, man. He looked really, really slow against. I know Kyle Walker is lightning quick, but whew, Murray looked like, if you play FIFA 20, he looked about 50 pace. He needs a shadow card on him. Ryan says, really hoping Holding can get back to where he was in 2017. Let's hope so, man, because there was talk of an England call-up, new contract. It was a big hope for Arsenal. The teams are just coming out. We're playing in the red kit today. And let's hope we get back to business. Holding is shocking, says John. I don't think he's shocking, but I do think the fan base got carried away with all this, Holdini, they call him. I think they've gone a little bit too far there. Marky says, bro, our team squad is poor and the rebuild is going to take time. You're right. But, what's been happening the last couple of years? Because when Arsene Wenger left, I heard, we're going to start rebuilding. How long is this rebuild going to take? And that's the question. Seen today we've signed Murray. Yeah, it appears that Pablo Murray is joining Arsenal on a permanent. Even though we took him on loan, I think we paid a large loan fee that was going to act as the initial payment. So we've actually paid 5 million already. And I think we owe them an extra 10 or something or 9 to make the deal permanent. But he's going to sign. I'm not sure how good he is. We'll soon find out when he comes back. How can Martinelli be our second highest scorer and not get in the team? Hate to keep saying the same thing, just absolutely shocking. I agree. He should be in the team. Sam Allardyce, Big Sam in the building, says, a fun fact, Lacazette's last away goal was on February the 9th, 2019, against a relegated Huddersfield. Wow. Today's the day, man. Listen, I'm back in Lacazette today. I mean, looking at the TV, they're actually listing this as 4-3-3 with Saka playing as the attacking midfielder. Aubameyang left, Lacazette through the middle, Pepe on the right. Going to be interesting. Adam said, must win today, 100%. We have to win this. Keegan said, Martinelli better than Saka. I would agree with that, in an attacking role especially. What do you think the score will be today, Curtis? Sorry if you've already answered. No problem, Ryan. I'm going for 3-1 Arsenal. I think we'll win today, man. I'm confident that we'll win this. Murray is the new Mertesacker, just with a better passing range. Oh, my days. I hope you're wrong there, because I really don't rate Per Mertesacker. Max Carroll, I've always wanted Arteta to play a 4-4-2, and he is now. Hopefully it will work. Big up my brother Broads TV. He did the watch along with me, along with Addy on Wednesday, the Man City game. That was a long night, bro. Go subscribe to his channel. If you don't know, it's my strike partner for AFTV, my partner in crime. And he's got a very good YouTube channel that's going to be on the up shortly. So go check out my bro Broads. Ryan said, I'm going 3-0, mate. The player's just about to do a minute silence, so let me just be quiet for a minute. I'll read out your comments in silence. Yeah. Yes. All right, there you go. The minute silence has finished. TMC said, Murray's been decent when he's played. Lay off him. Yeah, I'm not giving him a hard time, honestly. I think Murray is decent. He lacks pace, but, I'll give him a chance, definitely. We should have went for Lewis Dunk. I'm not sure about Lewis Dunk, He was somebody about a year ago I was interested in Arsenal going for, but, he's had a difficult season. Brighton haven't looked as good this year. And, I think Brighton were talking about £40 million to sign Lewis Dunk, which I genuinely don't think he's worth £40 million, man. Are the players taking one knee before kickoff? Let's just see. The ref's about to blow the whistle. So it'll be interesting to see whether the players take one knee again. Just about to kick off. This is a must-win game for the Gunners, man. We have to win this. We have to win. What do you think of the new training range? I'm not sold on it. I do not like that yellow training kit. Not one bit. I think the blue is okay, but the yellow I don't rate at all. And the players have taken a knee as well, man. The fight continues, man. The fight continues. Equality, that's all we're asking for. Yeah, but as you were saying, Ryan, the training kit, not sold on it at all. The blue, I think, looks okay. The yellow, I don't like. We're underway. As you guys are saying there, it is on BT Sport. But, you know, you don't want to listen to Steve McManaman and Michael Owen and these guys. Stay here, stay tuned in. Or even if you're watching the game, man, just have me on in the background. It's a must-win game. I mean, Keown's commentating anyway. And it looks as if 4-3-3 to me. Oh, that's a nice ball. Pepe hits the byline, crossed in. Chance. Oh, man, half chance there. Good ball from Guendouzi into Pepe. Crossed it in. It was cleared at the back post. That would have been a great start after 30 seconds, man. Brighton on the attack. We need to... Don't let him shoot there. Well done, Guendouzi. Interesting game, man. A minute into the game. Both teams already had an attack. Yeah, you're right, Ryan. It looks as if Saka is playing number 10. Which is interesting, man. I mean, apparently he's played there before for the under-23s. Crossed in. Good clearance, Rob Holding, man. It'll be interesting how he does. Ceballos gives it away. Started bright. But we started bright on Wednesday. People, it's a corner to Brighton. What a sloppy corner. Corner to Brighton, man. Yeah, looking like 4-3-3. You're right. You know, Sky Sports were listing it as a 4-4-2, and it definitely looks like 4-3-3. I don't think Mikel Arteta will ever play Aubameyang central. I don't know why. I think Aubameyang is a striker, should be playing through the middle. And Arteta actually said that the reason Lacazette hasn't always started is because they have two strikers. And he was talking about Nketiah. So it's as if he's saying Nketiah and Lacazette are the only strikers at the club, which is insane. Great header away. That's got to be a foul. That has to be a foul. Kolasinac with a header there. Happy birthday, Kolasinac. Jack said we need new defenders. I think we definitely need new defenders. We're going to have to go into the market. Of course, Saliba's coming in. Pablo Mari is almost going to be like a new signing. We've only seen him play a handful of times for Arsenal anyway. So, you know, even at this stage, we don't even really know how good Pablo Mari is. When was the last time Aubameyang, Pepe and Laka played together? I do remember the West Ham away game. I do think they've played together since then, but I just remember... Oh, no, in fact, that was Martinelli, in fact. No, so I actually can't remember the last time. A lot of people have said this before, what Ben's saying. I've actually said this myself. I think Lacazette can play Cam instead of Ozil. And Aubameyang up top, then Saka and Martinelli on the left. I agree. I definitely think that Lacazette could play in that false 9 role. The number 10 role, if you like, that Ozil plays. Where is Torreira? Yeah, Torreira took part in full training yesterday. Apparently, he's still not fully fit. Good clearance there by Leonard. Yeah, he's still not fully fit. And apparently, he needs another 10 days or so before he's available for selection. So I wouldn't expect him to play against Southampton either. I got away with it. We're out. We need to sell Ozil in the summer, 100%. We should have sold him last summer, but unfortunately, no one's biting a hand off to be signing. I wouldn't know for anybody. Can't they do a fist up in the air or something? I think this is just what they've gone for, isn't it? It's symbolic at the moment. They're going down on one knee. Big on my brother, Music Man A, Big 80 Francis. Man has me locking in like an Arsenal fan. Big up Curtis Shaw TV every time. It's a shame the Gunners ain't progressing online with your channel. In line with your channel. Yeah, for real, man. You know, the channel's growing, but the team are getting worse, man. But, you know, we'll get there, man. Big up my bro, AD, man, supporting always. Aubameyang, ooh, unlucky, man, just wide. I feel like Andy Gray today, man, commentating. Definitely could play as a 10, mate. His hold-up play is good, and he's a good passer of the ball, Lacazette. Agree. If only we model Leicester's game plan. Aubameyang in the Vardy role. Anytime they get the ball, they just belt it into space for him. You've made that sound very simple, but, you know, they're a lot better than that. They play with actual quality, but I get your point. You know, you just see, you know, as soon as Leicester get the ball in the midfield, Vardy just starts sprinting, man, and they get the ball to him in good areas. Leicester, you know, you look at them, they haven't spent half as much as us, and look at the quality they've got. Look where they are in the league table. Aubameyang up and down the wing for all these games, taking away speed and sharpness by the minute. Listen, I've said it so many times. I've actually had arguments with Robbie about this on AFTV because, you know, he has this thing that, you know, Aubameyang can still score goals off the left. You're going to burn him out. He's 31, I think, next week. No, in fact, sorry, he turned 31 this week. So, you know, you don't want to be running up and down the left. You've seen the game against Man City. He spent the best part of that 90 minutes just chasing Kyle Walker and Morris on their right, our left. So, no, I don't want to see Aubameyang playing on the left, man. The man's a world-class striker. You ain't going to see Aguero running up and down the left. You ain't going to see Harry Kane on the left, or, you know, that's just not how it goes, man. We've made a bright start. We have made a decent start. Ryan said it does look like 4-4-2 at times with Saka coming out wide with Aubameyang moving central. Yeah, maybe when we attack, they move into that shape. Chun said, where's Xhaka? Xhaka apparently is out for 2 weeks. He rolled his ankle, so he sustained a slight ligament damage in his ankle, so we won't be seeing Xhaka for the next 3 or 4 games. Which is unfortunate because he is important in this system, and that's the thing. I would move Xhaka on in the summer, but, you know, he's very important to this system till the end of the season anyway. Oh, my days. Saka hits the ball. Right foot, good effort as well, man. I mean, cuts inside onto his right foot, tries to whip it over the goalkeeper and hits the bar, man. Unlucky. Do you think De Gea is past it and deserved the criticism from Keane? I think Keane went over the top. I think Keane at times, you know, don't get me wrong, for entertainment value, he's amazing to watch, Roy Keane, but I think he plays on it. And, you know, I think he goes over the top. I still think De Gea is a good goalkeeper. Most goalkeepers make mistakes. He's not at the level he was a couple of years ago, but I think it was a little bit over the top from Keane, if I'm honest with you. I think he knows what he's doing. As an ex-player, to be constantly criticising players within your own football club publicly as well, I don't think it's a good look, I'll be honest. I think he went way over the top. What a player Saka is, says Reed. I do rate Saka, as I said, man. I think he's a very good player. And I think, you know, the club need to get him tied down to a new deal because, you know, other clubs will take him. You know, he's been linked with Liverpool, with Borussia Dortmund. I've even seen Chelsea linked with him now. So, you know, we can't be messing about like this. Great shot of his right foot. He just cut in off that right-hand side, whipped it with his right foot and hit the crossbar. Very unlucky. The club need to get him to sign a new contract, that's for sure. Do you think Timo Werner will be the next Diego Costa or Drogba? I mean, he's a very, very different player to those two. Much more of a runner. Not as strong as those two. Those two were very unique in that they could kind of do it all by themselves, you know, with a little bit of support from the wingers. I think Werner needs a lot more service in that sense. But I don't know how much you guys have seen of Werner, but that is the striker that I would have gone for this summer if I was Arsenal, assuming, you know, Aubameyang or Lacazette, one of those two was to go. I think Werner is a fantastic player. I think they got a bargain, £50 million, man. In this market is outstanding. We look so much better with Pepe out there. Listen, man. We've seen Arteta's comments. Well, if you haven't, Arteta's talking about, Pepe and doesn't train at the required level and this, that, the other. I say it over and over again. John Obi Mikel said that Eden Hazard was the worst trainer at Chelsea. Said, he does the bare minimum in training. He strolls around. And, he was the best player on a match day. I played with a lot of players who weren't great in training and were very good in games. And on the flip side, some players who trained amazingly, if you watched in training, you'd think they were the best player. And then, you come to a match day and they're not half the player. So, yeah, for me, I don't believe all that. Arsenal will end up signing Willian. It wouldn't surprise me, honestly. Kiet Jarabchin is his agent, and Sanelli is very close to him, and he's got Coutinho as well. I'd much rather take Coutinho out of his clients. Who do you want to bring into Arsenal? I want Thomas Partey, number one signing for me. Thomas Partey, get him in. I would still like Zaha. If I might be being a little bit greedy there, but I wanted him last season. I would still go and get him. I'd like a centre-back, maybe a Nathan Ake if Bournemouth get relegated, maybe a Lewis Dunk, an Upper Meccano, someone like that. And I don't think we need much more. Maybe a right-back if I'm being greedy. I would take Semedo or Max Aarons, possibly. Think all signings should be Premier League player, if possible. Yeah, the problem with that is they're just more expensive. Even lower clubs in the Premier League, they've got a lot of money compared to clubs in Europe. So sometimes they cost a lot more, as we saw with the likes of Harry Maguire, 80 million. You could probably get a Harry Maguire in Europe for 30 or 40 million. No matter the effort Pepe puts in, he still costs 72 million, and we must use him and get the best out of him or risk a massive financial loss. You make a good point, man. I mean, I think Pepe's a very, very good player, and yeah, you're right. We need to make more of him and use him more. I think Arteta needs to. I was excited when Arteta came in because Arteta was talking about how well he'd done with Raheem Sterling, with Leroy Sané, with all these guys, and he didn't seem to have that same enthusiasm for Pepe, so I hope he does. Big up yourself, says Brooks. Appreciate the super chat, bro. Take care, and let's hope we can get the win today. Appreciate that. Jay Walker says, what about Sané? I actually tweeted this yesterday. It was met with kind of mixed reaction. Leroy Sané, Pep's come out and said that Sané has rejected 3 new contract offers and that he wants to leave Manchester City this summer. Now, we all know that the likelihood is he will go to Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich were linked with him last summer. But I would throw my hat in there. Leroy Sané said very, very good things about Mikel Arteta and working with him, how enjoyable it was to play there. Maybe he still likes living in England. Maybe just, he knows at Manchester City they've got Sterling on the left who is ahead of him now. So, I would definitely try. I would make an offer. Why not? I just want to see Sky Sports News, Arsenal make a bid for Leroy Sané. What's the harm? You never know. He might want to stay in England. I like Lewis from Norwich, but we don't really need a left back unless we let Said Kolasinac go. Yeah, you're right. He's decent as well. I think Kolasinac might go in the summer, honestly. I think he's been linked with moves to Italy and, he's on 100 grand a week. And to me, he's our second choice left back. 1-1 says, big up Curtis Shaw TV. Respect, bro. I always see you supporting in the comments. Any link for this match? Well, obviously, yeah, it's on BT Sport. Apart from that, I got nothing else, man, unfortunately. Man from the Orient said, Arteta isn't ruthless. We'll wait and see. I'm trying my best to be positive with Arteta, but he needs to be a little bit smarter. Sometimes you don't need to be ruthless. You just need to know certain situations and man management, how to deal with them. TX10, thoughts on Newcastle's possible owner? Listen, if the Saudi owner takes over, Newcastle are going to become a force. I've no doubt about that, because Man City were probably, maybe where Newcastle were when the takeover, maybe a little bit ahead of them. So there's no reason Newcastle cannot become a giant in the Premier League. They already have the fan base and the stadium. John said, I don't know how Sané is behind Sterling. Much better. Sané is going Bayern anyway. I agree. I think Sané will go to Bayern. Is Sané better than Sterling? In a sense, yes, and in a sense, no. I think Sterling is more of a goal scorer, and I think Pep seems to like wingers, like a right footer to play on the left, a left footer to play on the right, where Sané, left footer on the left, is a bit more old school, get to the byline and cross it. Have to admit, I think Sané is an outstanding player, and I think Man City, that is a big, big loss for them. It's probably the first player that I've seen leave Manchester City where you think, you know what, that's going to be a serious loss for them. And I think City will regret that. I'm sure Pep will make one last attempt to convince him. One said, I would make an offer too. Don't think we have a chance, though. Yeah, you would. Look, I think the Bayern move is lined up. I think Sané will probably go to Bayern. Can you imagine Gnabry and Sané on the wings? I mean, that'll mean Kingsley Coman getting benched. Would you take Kingsley Coman at Arsenal? I don't know. We've been linked with him before. We're just settling into this game. A lot of possession, not many chances. I thought that Tottenham Man United game last night was very exciting, so I'm hoping for an exciting game here. Aubameyang on the ball. Again, Aubameyang out wide. It's just something I don't love, but hey, we got to work with it. Arteta doesn't want to play with two strikers, but I would be starting him up front. If we can win today, obviously we go ahead of Tottenham. We would then only be 3 points behind Manchester United on the same game. So this is a big game, man. We've looked okay so far. Brighton have been struggling this season themselves. Let's have a look at your comments still. Ebby said, if we can't beat Brighton, we should liquidate. Oh, my days, for real, man. You got to be beating these. Hey, Curtis, you having a lag as well? Not that I know of. Maybe there's a little one. Am I a little bit behind? I have to speak to BT. Mohammed says, hey, Curtis, I'm an LFC fan. Arsenal need to sell Aubameyang if he won't sign so that money can be reinvested and a replacement can be a quality replacement. Can't let an asset leave for free again. I hear you. The problem is, you look at Liverpool, when they sell their players, they're usually tied down to decent contracts. So you can ask for crazy money. Whereas, we are, year left on Aubameyang's deal. That leaves us in a weak situation. We'll be lucky if we can get 50 million, 40 million. Now, what does that get you? Werner, for me, was the big replacement we could have gone for. But we've missed that. Ben Selby, funny seeing Claude dissing Luiz when a matter of weeks ago he put him in his team for next season. Listen, man, things change in football, man. I don't want to talk about Claude's opinion. He's entitled to it, I'm sure, people saw that Manchester City game and thought, actually, I don't want him anywhere near the team. Pereira said, does Arsenal buy Ake? I think Ake is decent, to be fair. And Bournemouth, I think, are in the relegation zone at the moment. So I would definitely look at him. Would you offer Aubameyang to Man City for Leroy Sané? That's an interesting one, If Aubameyang was completely set on leaving, I think I'd take Leroy Sané. Sané on the left, Martinelli or Lacazette through the middle, and Pepe on the right, Aubameyang ain't an asset. How much are you getting in this climate for a 31-year-old? With 1 year left, exactly. Sahil said, Kurt, I love you, but Robbie's feed has 13k live viewers, and Robbie doesn't know he's running 2-minute lag. Please call him, bro. Hey, I can't call him now, man. He's working. I'm working, but these things happen, man. This is the power of the internet and TV and all these things. This is how it goes sometimes, man. Brighton just had a shot on target there. Well saved by Leno. We haven't had many chances at the moment, but hopefully we can win this game. I mean, we've got good options on the bench. That's a good thing today. I'd love to see Martinelli come on. I want to see Mesut Ozil. To be honest, I'm not a big Mesut Ozil fan, but I think today, you need to come on and show us what you're about, because he makes a lot of noise, and he puts all these nice tweets out, lovely PR from Mesut Ozil and his team. Aubameyang, he's actually got 3 players on him here. It's unbelievable. I just play the man through the middle. 1-1, I think Ake is good, but they were asking for crazy money in the summer. We need better value with our financial situation. Yeah, good point. I think, again, they were asking for like £40 million for Nathan Ake, and I don't see him at 40 million. All right, mate, I get it. Just wanted to do my bit. Yeah, no problem, man, no problem. This is how it goes sometimes. 1-1 said, hit that like button. It's free and helps people to see the video. Big up 1-1, always supporting. Yeah, smash that like button, man. I appreciate all you guys tuning in. Everyone who's watching after, leave your comments as well. We'll do a rundown of the game afterwards, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I would swap Aubameyang for a proper winger, world-class winger, 23-year-old. Yeah, you're talking about Sané. Yeah, of course. If he doesn't want to stay at the club, why not? Taki Waki said, imagine not supporting Liverpool. Hey, bro, enjoy it. Enjoy it. Nasty tackle there on Pepe, by the way. Yeah, enjoy it. Liverpool getting what they deserve this season. They've been fantastic. I actually enjoy watching Liverpool play. Their attack is ferocious. And but things, they swing in roundabouts. When I was growing up, I used to take the mick out of my Liverpool friends, when they had Roy Evans and Hodgson and, Paul Konchesky playing left back, Ricky Lambert, So now it's your time. Enjoy it, man. You'll have won the league within the next week or so. I've got no problem with Liverpool. I think they're a well-run club. Got a great fan base. I've actually been to Anfield before, and I have to admit it's one of the best atmospheres I've been to in the Premier League. So I've got no problem with Liverpool, man. Enjoy your title win. Jay Walker, what do you think about Fraser? I never thought I'd see the day Arsenal would want to sign a man like him. Well, he hasn't done himself any favours, He's refusing to play now. So on June the 30th, he leaves the club, even though there's another month left of the Premier League. So it's a bit crazy, man. I don't understand why he's doing that. But, maybe he's got a deal lined up and he's worried about getting injured. So, yeah. Oh, my God, thank you. No worries, man. No worries. Yeah, Tony, BT Sport, mate. Owen said, do you rate Leon Bailey from Bayer Leverkusen? I do, He's a bit hit and miss, but very lively, very quick, left-footed as well. And, I do. I do like Leon Bailey. They were asking for ridiculous money for him. I think they wanted £70 million for him, which is, he's not worth that. I don't value him at that much. Daniel said, take Sané, then Bailey, anytime, mate. Have you seen the young centre-back at Leverkusen, Tapsoba? He's been keeping Tar out of the team and playing well. He's like 20. There are a few good young centre-backs in Germany. They seem very good at producing good defenders, although we took Per Mertesacker from Germany and Mustafi, so we certainly haven't taken the good ones. Looks like we'll never see Aubameyang down the middle. Arteta's more interested in accommodating everyone else. You're right. Brighton on the attack. Cleared. Yeah, Aaron Moy in midfield. He's always a little dangerous player. He is. Shot just wide there, goal kick. Arsenal need to do a bit more. I don't think we've done enough so far. I know we hit the bar, but we do have to do more. Arteta does not have Much tactical clue. Oh, mate. Well, they talked about how good he was as a coach. So, it's disappointing that we feel like that. I think a lot of fans are starting to lose patience with Arteta. Not as if we're saying, Arteta out or anything like that, but I just don't feel like he's showing, is he showing enough to make you think he's the right manager? I think his hands are tied a little bit. I do feel that the club are not giving him exactly what he wants. Why has Aubameyang not signed a new contract? Why has Saka not signed a new contract? Why is David Luiz? Why has the decision not been made publicly? Why have we not come out and said we're going to let David Luiz go, or we're going to give him a new 1-year deal? Whatever they're going to do, whether I agree with it or not, make the decision. Be proactive. Don't be reactive. Said 3-0 earlier. Now I'm thinking 0-0. Hey, listen. I said 3-1, but I think the problem is these games are being played at quite a slow tempo, and the lack of atmosphere with the fans, I think it makes the game a lot slower and less intense. So it's almost like everyone just gets behind the ball and they try and nick a goal. I think you'll see a lot of 0-0s, unfortunately, in the Premier League. We're not playing great. I have to admit, we are not playing great. And I had a shot on target yet. Midfield is doing F all. Oh, mate. When does our midfield do anything? We've got, real lack of quality in midfield. I think Mesut Ozil will come on second half. Let's see what he can do. Still 0-0. Yeah, we're just not creating enough. We're working hard, that's for sure. Free kick to Brighton. If we can't win this game, I mean, oh, mate. What do you make about our transitional play? It's absolutely shocking. It really is, We are so slow in transition from defending to attack. It's like we miss out the midfield and just go long, and then, it just doesn't work. Oh, mate, listen, Pereira said Nketiah can be the new Aubameyang. Not for me, mate. Not for me. Maybe in the future he'll improve and become a top player. But Eddie, for me, not at the moment. I don't put him in that bracket at all. I think he's a poacher. I think he's got decent movement, but I don't think he's really, really good at anything. I think he's just okay, I think he could do with another loan move. Bellerin has lost his pace. Looks like he's running in the sand. We look on the same level as Brighton. I know, man. Listen, what can we say? Let's just get the win today and we move, but there's a lot of work to do, a heck of a lot of work to do. Question marks about the manager, the board, the people who are taking care of the signings. They need to make decisions. Apparently, they're going to make big decisions this week. This is the rumour, so I think we'll hear this week. It sounds like today the club, although they haven't announced officially, they're going to sign Pablo Mari on a permanent. I think they're going to make a decision this week regarding David Luiz and whether they extend his contract or not. The rumour yesterday was that we've offered him a year. Apparently, we have offered him a year, but David Luiz wants 2 years. Because I think, is it Fenerbahce in Turkey apparently have offered him a 2-year deal. What do you do? I think you let him go, unfortunately. 100 grand a week. David Luiz, I don't think makes sense. I would let go of Luiz, Mustafi and Socrates from me. I would get rid of all three of them. Don't particularly rate any of them. But the question is, who would want to sign them? That's the problem. Still 0-0 here. Yellow card here for Brighton. To be honest, been a boring game so far. Not an exciting game. If you was turning this game on and you didn't know who Arsenal were, you'd probably say this was 2 relegation teams. We're just not playing good football. That is they're nailing Pepe. Honestly, they're targeting him. I saw this earlier in the season. I remember we played West Ham. They put some horrible tackles in on him. Oh, shot there. Throwing. Come on, Arsenal, man. We need to win this. We look lame up front, says Andy Smith. Yeah, but Andy, mate, who's created a chance for him? Sorry, comment went off there, mate. Where's the chances for them? You know, sometimes you can't get a goal without creativity. I'd get rid of all our centre backs, every one of them, mate. Buy one, you get one free. When is Laka gonna net? Oh, mate, I'm telling you, it was a good ball in by Saka as well. The header from Lacazette, the keeper made a good save, but I think there's probably a lack of pace on the ball, lack of threat, lack of goals, lack of shots. Lacazette. Zimbru said, Curtis, do you think we have a chance to sign Partey and Upamecano? I think Partey, we have a chance. Upamecano, I'm not so optimistic. But it all depends on whether the club are willing to spend the money, man, because these guys don't like spending, as we know. And they're not going to come cheap. That is for certain. Yeah, boring first half so far. Ebby Van Der... Oh, sorry, Ebby, missed your comment. Ebby said, David Luiz will get the 2 years he wants. Arsenal will do it to avoid spending on a proper centre-back. You're probably right. Feel like a lot of us lost a bit in confidence in Mikel after the City lineup. He's tried to sweep it under the carpet. Afterwards, he said Eddie was outstanding and was flaky about Ozil missing. I think you make a good point there. I think Arteta, the slightest bit of confidence that a lot of fans had in Arteta just started to wear away a little bit after that. As you know, and I'm not going to be disrespectful or lie. I wasn't keen on Arteta getting the Arsenal job. I do hope he does well, because, you know, we don't need constant change. Change isn't going to help. But, you know, I'm not overly confident, although, as I say, he needs a transfer window. He needs the club to back him, and then maybe we'll see more and see how good he is. Yeah, there's no creativity, no movement, and no runners to create space for the forwards. Too static. And, you know, you look at Man City on Wednesday. Even Leicester today, you know, when they get the ball, people move. You have 2 or 3 options who to pass to. Arsenal, one player gets the ball and everyone's standing there. You know, you might get one of your strikers running, and that's about it. We're really poor, the style of football we're playing. We were weak at the back only during Wenger's era. We become weak in midfield as well at the back during Emery. Here you go now. Understand, Arteta, we are weak in attack, midfield and defence. It's certainly not good. Honestly, our best player in the first half is Saka. You're right, lack of creativity in the midfield. One sec, just getting the charge. Apologies, just got to put that on charge, man. Don't want this running out. There you go. We're back. TMC. Oh, sorry. All right, TMC. Yeah, I take it you're not happy with the midfield then, bro. Arsenal not about that pass and move life. They're on that pass and stand and admire life, man. No movement. We look poor. We just look poor, man. The football is not great. No physical DM to set the tempo. And no deep line playmaker either to set the tempo as well. You know, the 2 midfielders that for me you need in the Premier League, we haven't got either one of them. You know, we haven't got the strong physical presence, and we haven't got the ball player. Arteta gets one summer to get things right. I agree. I don't think, you know, one summer, 1 January, get it right. Or, you know, for me, I don't know. How long do you give Arteta? How long would you guys give Arteta in the job? I don't think any coach can get the job done. Arteta proved in his first 3 games that he can set us up well and form a functioning team. But now the players are not doing their job. Possibly. I mean, what's changed? Why were they good in the first few games and now all of a sudden they're terrible again? You know, what is the difference? And that's the question. Saka is the player of the season. He's certainly been quality since he's been in. Bookie's having a laugh at all the 3-1 bets. Yeah, for real. I don't see us having 3 shots on target. Never mind 3 goals. Great show, though, Curtis. Big up Andy Smith with the support. I really don't rate Ceballos. What's your thoughts? I think he's decent. I think he's a little bit lightweight, man. I think he takes a long time on the ball as well sometimes. And that's the worry. Yeah, Leno down at the moment. That's all we need. I mean, that would just top off an absolute nightmare week in terms of injuries. Oh, no. Oh, no, it don't look good. Doesn't look good, this. Really doesn't look good. Listen, man. Oh, no. Leno is somebody we cannot afford to get injured. Oh, no. He looks in a lot of pain. I mean, don't get me wrong. Martinez is okay, but he's nowhere near Leno's level. This could be a season-defining injury. You know, Leno having a long-term injury, absolute nightmare. Along with Aubameyang, probably been our best player. He's the one player who consistently performs. This is bad. This is bad. Stretchers on. There you go. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ebby, man, Ebby. What? Can someone explain to me why we get so many injuries? What is going on? This has been happening for years, you know. Jack Wilshere injured all the time. Over the years, everyone gets injured at Arsenal. Pablo Mari, you know, apparently hasn't been injured for ages. Comes to Arsenal, season over. You know, Xhaka. You know, Leno looks in a lot of pain here as well. This don't look like no minor setback. Oh, my days. This is the worst season I've probably ever seen as an Arsenal fan, honestly. We haven't even played 2 games. Oh, look, you could be right. They're not showing the replay. It's that bad. Oh, my God. Go back into lockdown, please. I think it's a bad one. I think this is a bad injury, man. Oh, mate. They're showing it now. This is a bad one. It is a bad one. He's basically, by the looks of it, he's jumped up as he's landed. He's like landed on the side of his foot. So instead of his foot being planted down, it's on the side. He put all the weight on it and you can just see his foot bending it. I would say the season's over for Leno. Honestly, that is a bad injury. Oh, no. I'm gutted. Yeah, as you're saying, Ray, they showed it from far. They didn't even want to zoom in, man. You could tell. Oh, no. I mean, listen. How much suffering do Arsenal fans go through? How much suffering do we go through? I'm trying to look at the replay here on... No, they're not showing it, you man. I mean, oh, dear. Oh, please, please. I hope you're wrong. I mean... Innit, man? The Brighton player's pushing him while he's in the air. Just leave him, man. The man's got the ball. What are you pushing him for? Yeah, he did. He did. As he was going off on the stretcher, Leno sat up and turned round to him and said, "Yo, what you doing? I'm jumping up for the ball. You can't get the ball. You've pushed him and caused him to get injured. Waste, man." Nah, man. Yo, he should have hopped off on one leg and just punched him. His season's over anyway, man. 5-match ban ain't going to make no difference. You're right. Hopefully it is a twisted ankle. The one thing I will say, he doesn't look like he's in agony, you know. It looked to me like an ankle injury. Some of you guys are saying ACL and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I didn't see it as well as you guys. I don't know. I hope you're wrong, though. Oh, man. It's a bad one. Martinez is one of them keepers that he's all right, but I don't trust him. You know, I don't have full faith in him. In it, Broads, the man pushed him when he's in the air, man. What? We are obligated to sign decent centre-backs now with Leno injury. It just gets worse, mate. It gets worse and worse and worse. Oh. Knee looked like it bent the wrong way. Oh. Our best player now injured. Fair play. Good save there from Martinez, man. Good save. I let him off. Decent stop. But I'm trying to see the replay just to get a bit of an indication of what it really is. But they're showing it at the same angle. So yeah, I can't tell. It doesn't look good. But let's hope it's an ankle ligament injury, maybe just a sprained, like heavily sprained ankle rather than anything long term. I hate these low quality teams doing those kind of things. I mean, really risk injuries all the time. Also with Pepe, innit, man? Yo, Brighton, you know, little seaside club, man. I got the man's purposely injured him there. You're only going to cause an injury there. Why? The man's jumping up to catch the ball. Why are you pushing him? Why are you pushing him? Brighton, you know, man, I'm vexing him. I'm not happy with that one. Curtis, do you think we need to sign Pablo Mari? Me personally, I don't want to sign him. I'm not sure about him, you know, but he looks a little bit slow, but I think we're going to sign him. The club apparently have already paid money for him. Curtis, it looked like ACL. I hope you're wrong, man. It goes from bad to worse. I mean, it's hard being an Arsenal fan. I tell you that, man. It is hard supporting Arsenal Football Club, man, because, boy, you go through everything emotionally with this team. It's crazy. Let's just get the win and get out of there, man. You know what I mean? Get the win, get out of there. Concentrate on the next game. Big up Anthony Williams. Oh, here we go. Got some Brighton guy up the Albion. Nah, mate. You lot are a championship club, man. Good day out, though, in Brighton. I give you that much. Guendouzi was better last year. Yeah, I'd probably agree with that. He just takes too long on the ball, man. I bet you any money Arsenal get another injury. It wouldn't surprise me, man. I hope. Let's not speak it into existence, man. Oh, Ceballos injured now. Look. No, come on. Come on, man. What's going on? Dirty tackle again, man, down his Achilles. Referee they should be getting a red card. And this is where we need a Thomas Partey, yeah, because when these men are trying to rough us up, we ain't got no one who can do it back, especially in midfield. Just kicking man down. My fiance said I support a losers team. Oh, don't worry, man. We'll come back. Tell her to calm down. We'll be back in a year or two, man. Don't worry. Big up, Curtis, man. Good lineup today. No, we have Leno injuries now. Oh, mate. I was quite excited when I saw the lineup, but the performance is not exciting. Really isn't exciting. We've been poor. Custard berry tart. This is a big blow for us. Poor Leno. Unnecessary from the Brighton player. He's a waste man, bro. Mopay. He knew what he was doing as well. He knew what he was doing. I got no respect for that. You know, I've played football, not at these guys' level, but you don't do that. Hey, big up Broads. That's why Broads always roughing man up, you know, because look, we ain't got no one who can do it. Getting bullied by some little seaside championship club. Hope you're good, Curtis. Good to see you doing a watch along. Yeah, it's experimental at this time, you know, bro. I mean, I did my first one on Wednesday. Big up Broads and Addy for helping out. So today's the first one by myself, man. It's hard by yourself. 2 hours of constant interaction and speaking, but I'm enjoying it, man. Keep interacting, man. Let's go. Lucas was on that, but Arsenal softened him up. He was, but I still don't think he's legit the DM that we need. Like, we need an animal in there, man. A real beast. Pepe's been our best player. Yeah, apart from when they're just kicking him down. Unbelievably got away with this foul on Leno. Not even a single yellow card for that. Leno was on the ball. He knew what he was doing, man. That Mopay. You know what? The way they're dealing with us today, Brighton, is making me dislike them. Like, it's making me want them to get relegated. And I don't often feel like that about teams, but they're just kicking us up, bro. But at the same time, I'm looking at Arsenal like, yo, man, kick the man back. We're going to come off this pitch with pure injuries if we don't fix up. What a great ball that is. It's like, it's just not breaking to us, man. On the attack again. Martinelli's on the bench, bro. Asking, yeah, Martinelli's on the bench. Come on, man. Bro, you're doing good. Wednesday was good too. Thanks again. No problem, man. No problem, brother. My God, Lacker's been poor in front of goal. Listen, he's been poor, especially away from home. The guy's shocking. Come on, we got a bit of spell of possession here. And this is my frustration. I mean, the lack of creativity is evident, man, but it's unlucky. It was a great challenge, as you said. Aubameyang nearly got in there. Good little... See, you know what? I love that little link-up play from Aubameyang and Lacazette, though, man. That's why I believe they should be playing in a 2, because get them close together. It's obvious that they get on, and you can see they've got an understanding on the pitch. Forget all this left wing business. Yeah, keeper looks dodgy as well, man. Who would you bring on for? Well, I'd bring Martinelli on, and that's the problem. I think I'll probably bring Lacazette off, put Aubameyang central, and put Martinelli on the left. Aubameyang's played on the left that much. I'm starting to judge him as a left winger, which is a joke. Keep the watch-alongs going. They're decent, and you read most of the comments. Yeah, man, lots of interaction, you know. I'll get there. I'll get better with it, you know. As I say, still new to it. Like the video. That's how you can help me. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let's keep it going. Hopefully we get 3 points today, man. Reed said, agreed, them two work as well. They do, man. You can see that. Give Pepe time, people. I think Pepe's getting there slowly. Lacazette's playing okay. I'm glad to see him playing today. Ceballos needs to get off. You're not feeling Ceballos now. Half-time whistle. Half-time. There was 5 minutes added on for the injury. That was Not a great first half, man. Really not a great first half at all. I mean, I'm just looking at the stats. Poor game. One shot on target. So it's better than Man City game, no shots on target. At least we had one shot on target, but poor first half. Yeah, no, it's disappointing. I see what you're saying at half time. What did you guys make of that first half, man? I was like watching paint dry, bruv. I mean, I'm at a point now where I'm struggling to watch Arsenal games. I really am. I mean, even under Wenger when we were struggling, we had a style of football. And even last season, it's terrible to watch. So bad to watch. So many of these players are not Arsenal standard. That's the problem. They're just not Arsenal standard, Guendouzi, for me, should not be starting games on a consistent basis. Kolasinac is average. Mustafi's not good enough. And Nketiah, I don't think he's ready. Lacazette just doesn't seem to score goals away from home. You've got your best player, Aubameyang, getting pushed on the left. No one in our midfield there has put a hard tackle in. We're getting kicked all over the pitch by Brighton, who are not even... I don't even look at Brighton as like a mad physical team like Burnley or someone like that. And they're just kicking us all over the pitch. Soft little team, man. I'm telling you, this Arsenal team, man, winding me up. Curtis, would you play 4-4-2 or 3-5-2 to accommodate Laka and Aubameyang up top together? It's interesting because I don't know if we've got the midfield to play 4-4-2. They're really poor. We may have to go 3-5-2. A massive clear out is needed. You're right, man. Get rid of as many of them as you can. No urgency in our play. You're right. We're terrible to watch. Saka, we need 10 more of him. Yeah, his urgency. Curtis Lacazette is trash. I mean, I'm starting to lose faith in Lacazette. You can't just turn up at home in the comfort of your own home. Why does this guy not play well away from home? We don't pay £50 million for a guy to just play well at the Emirates. No, man, that first half was frustrating. Oh, mate. Let's see what you guys are saying. Almost all the players that we bought in the last 4 years, except Aubameyang and Lacazette, are poo. And the replacements. It's weird how the players think this is acceptable. I'd be staying at the training ground all day. Innit? Work on your game, man. Work on your craft. Sad to see Martinelli not getting a chance despite scoring more goals than Lacazette this season. Aubameyang scores 7 of our 8 away goals. Oh my God, that sums it all up. Big up, Curtis. Arsenal look void of ideas. You're right, bro. Speaking of void, man, is it too late to null and void the season? Because, boy, how are we going to get top 4, top 5, whatever, playing like this? I mean, we're not playing Manchester City today, We're playing against Brighton. They're 2 points off the relegation zone. There's a good chance they'll be in the Championship next year. It's just not going our way, but we're not helping it go our way, What are we doing to help it go our way? Nice, Curtis. Not feeling Ceballos. Need someone like Ozil in the middle who can keep the ball. Martinelli, keep the patience. Bro, your patience as an Arsenal fan gets tested ridiculous. Can anyone tell me, when did Lacazette last score? His last goal in the Prem, I think, was West Ham just before the pandemic. But his last goal away from home, I believe, was early last year. Unless I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure I saw a stat saying he hasn't scored since Huddersfield away last season. Yeah, there you go. Lacazette scored last year in Feb away from home. Not good enough. Can't put all the pressure on Martinelli. He's only 18. There's a reason why Arteta is easing him in. I get your point. He's 18. We can't put all our hopes on him, but I do think he should be playing more. I think he's ready to play more. We need a far better midfield. Oh, listen, man. Our midfield is so poor. So poor. When you think that Xhaka, I know he's not playing today. Xhaka costs 35 mil. Torreira 25. Ceballos on loan from Real Madrid, Spanish international. Guendouzi is now a French international. Mesut Ozil is a World Cup winner, £42 million. And yet, none of them are good enough. You know, poor investments. Just think we turned down Kante because his agent wanted a big signing on fee to buy Granit Xhaka. I hope we win this game so desperately because I feel like I'm going to be ranting after the game, and I don't want to. It's a Saturday. It's warmer today. You know, there's games on later. I want to watch them games. If Arsenal lose, I will not be watching no football. I won't be watching Match of the Day. Let's try and get this win. Would you take Bergwijn over Pepe? I'm still going to say no. I'm still going to back Pepe because what Pepe produced in the French league, Bergwijn did not produce that in Holland. So I'm still going to be of the sense that Pepe's ceiling is higher. But what I've seen of Bergwijn so far in the Prem, it does look good. His goal yesterday was very good. He's very direct. Let's have a look what else you guys are saying. Last player that turned up in big games and away games was Alexis. Lacazette last away goal against the current Prem team that hasn't been relegated was 2018 January. Lacazette was, you know, he's not producing away from home, unfortunately. But Alexis Sanchez was the man. He was the man. And I don't think Arsenal fans really appreciated how good that guy was. I was devastated when he left. Let's have a look. Bergwijn is a baller. Definitely a good player. Bergwijn over Pepe all day. I'm trying to be loyal to the Arsenal boy, you know. I really am. But so far, after what I've seen, you'd have to say Bergwijn has done more. DT is losing it. I'm not surprised, man. Curtis Arteta is overrated. We were better with Emery, to be honest. Just the players were disrespectful towards his English. Oh no. I've just seen the incident on Leno again. It looks worse every time I see it. It's disgusting from. Nah, Leno was vexed. Leno wanted to get him, man. Sanchez was the most direct player we had in a minute. What happened to Leno? Well, he's come out, jumped up, caught the ball, and Mopé's kind of pushed him while he's in the air. And he's landed on the side of his ankle now. I don't know whether he's damaged his ankle or his knee, but he's been stretchered off, injured, man. Martinez had to come on in goal. 3 injuries, 2 clangers, and a red card in the first 2 games. We're back. What a comment. I mean, you know, I'd love to take that comment. That's an outstanding comment. Unfortunately, it's true, though. Keep your head, Curtis, and every other Arsenal fan here. Keep in the loyalty to this. It's hard, though, bro. We've been suffering for years as Arsenal fans. Pepe decent, but 72 mil is far too much. Should have got a decent midfielder and a centre-back for that. And do you know what? The Bergwijn signing has been better because I do have to take into account. I think Tottenham paid 30-odd million for him. We paid more than double that. For Pepe, so yeah. Saka does more than Pepe. Oh dear. Better with Emery. You're having a laugh, mate. Arteta is doing better already. I'm not sure, man. No, I get you, bro. Pepe has potential. He's got to start producing. 100% not doing enough. Curtis, who do you expect Arsenal to sign this summer? Ryan Fraser and Willian. Nah, not really, man. It wouldn't surprise me though if Arsenal sign one of them, man. You know, they're gonna be on a free transfer somewhere. I would definitely expect a free transfer to arrive at Arsenal this summer. Whether that's Fraser, Willian, Kurzawa, one of them is going to sign. Lacazette was unlucky with that header in the first half. Who do you expect to sign? I think we'll try and get Partey, and then I think everyone else will be a cheap signing. Honestly, I would not get your hopes up. Big up, Curtis. Respect, Joey. Pepe is better than Mo Salah. Don't know about that one, Sam. I don't know, mate. Do you think Aubameyang is the one who prefers left wing instead of centre forward? Because surely it's no coincidence 4 managers picked him at left wing. You could be right. Maybe he likes it there. Fraser and Willian, I'm done. Yeah, get your Arsenal shirt ordered, man. Willian on the back, Fraser on the back of the other. Europa League football again, if we're lucky. Arsenal now looking for a goalkeeper on a free, isn't it? Because who's now the backup goalkeeper? Is it Matt Macy? Is it? Times are hard, you know. I tell you something, it is hard supporting Arsenal Football Club. We need a total rebuild. 1-1 said Pepe is good, but was a terrible signing at that price. Could have got someone just as good for half the price. Oh dear. We should have got Jonathan David, 20-year-old, looks a player. Seen a bit of him. He looks decent, man. Yeah. Partey and Diassi, 60 mil. I mean, we're just about to start the second half. Let's get one thing clear, man. That Mopey, is it, for Brighton, to me is a disgrace. And I think he knew what he was doing, man. You don't push a goalkeeper when he's in the air like that. What are you hoping to achieve? You can't get the ball. There's a possibility you're going to injure the guy. So, Mopey, you're a disgrace, mate. And I hope, you know, people bring to light what he's done. Because if Leno's out for a long time, you know, he's going to get a lot of hate. It's scary to see what happened to Leno, because if it's ACL, look how Bella and Holding have recovered. There you go, man. Leno's actually been one player we can look at and say has been outstanding for us. Curtis, who would you sign for Arsenal? I'd take Messi, Ronaldo, and Neymar, mate. Van Dijk. No, realistically, Thomas Partey, I think that deal's there to be done. It's just whether Arsenal are willing to pay the money or not, which they're probably not. And, you know, try and get an Upamecano and Nathan Ake. I would take Max Aarons at right back. I'd take Zaha as well. We probably couldn't buy all of them, but definitely players I would be looking at. Big up for the super chat. He said, apparently that's an ACL injury. Oh, mate. Yeah, I totally agree with you, Seamus, mate. I think Mopey is a disgrace for that. Honestly, there's certain things in football that you do, you know, sometimes you go, you know, you're at a corner, you might stand on someone's foot, or, you know, I've seen players get pinched or their hair gets pulled or all sorts of little things. But what he did there is totally wrong and totally unacceptable. It's totally wrong, honestly. I think he's an absolute disgrace for that. We shouldn't have sold Coquelin. I had mixed feelings about him, you know. He showed. I thought he was really good at winning the ball back. Just wasn't great on the ball, but you know, he's better than what we've got now as a ball winner. I'd say he's better than Torreira. He's better than Xhaka. You know, I honestly do. So to a certain extent, I agree with you. I mean, we sold Coquelin for £10 million. We bought the likes of Xhaka 35, Torreira 25. The ref ain't helping either. You're right. You're right. Well, are we helping ourselves? Have you seen an Arsenal player put a tough tackle in? Thoughts on Pogba yesterday? Anyone who knows me personally or follows me on social media on here knows that I think that Paul Pogba is an outstanding footballer. World class, in my opinion. And yesterday, he was on a different level. He came on for 30 minutes, but, you know, the guy's class. I think he's up there with De Bruyne. He doesn't have the consistency of De Bruyne, but in terms of ability, no doubt about it. ACL could be 9 months. I mean, are you guys hearing this from somewhere? Because a lot of people are saying that. Yeah, see, they're saying he's being assessed. Yeah, they're saying he's being assessed. I mean, it doesn't look good. It definitely doesn't look good. Yeah, looking at it again, I just hope that's an ankle injury and not the knee. Watched Coquelin yesterday. Don't miss him. He wasn't great on the ball. Coquelin, after Hazard had him doing backflips at Stamford Bridge, I lost all faith in him as a player. I wanted Zaha over Pepe. Zaha would have been amazing for us. Would love to see him come in. A player what wants to come is a player I want at Arsenal. Listen, again, I definitely wanted Zaha over Pepe. I said this in the summer as well. But Pepe's our guy. We got him. And let's back him. Let's hope that he improves. We might have to sign another keeper. What are your thoughts? I just seen somebody tweet that Viviano, is it, who used to play for Arsenal? The Italian is apparently out of contract. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. Just bring a young keeper through, man. Second half's underway. Oxlade-Chamberlain got a Champions League and a Premier League as soon as he left. Oh, mate. Curtis, my opinion, I prefer Pogba to KDB. I think, you know what? I almost agree with you in a sense. I don't necessarily think he's better, but I think he's more talented naturally. In terms of, he's stronger, he's taller, he's quick. I am a big fan of Pogba. I think he's outstanding. I think he just suffered in a poor Man United team. I will always back our players. What is Matt Macy like? I honestly haven't seen much of him. I've heard he's okay. Second half underway. Just give us a bit more excitement, man. Mr. Lever said, what has Pogba done to warrant that statement? Listen, I'm not saying Pogba is better than De Bruyne right now. I'm saying Pogba, talent-wise, I think is potentially naturally more talented than De Bruyne. I honestly do. And you want to know what Pogba done? Pogba scored and played outstanding in the World Cup final. He lifted the World Cup. And I think they played against Belgium in that tournament as well. But hey, that's a whole other debate. We'll have that on another day. I got enough to worry about with this team on the pitch. Let's see what Arsenal can do in the second half underway. Come on. Just get the win and we'll call it a bad day at the office, man. In terms of the injury, but hopefully we can at least get the 3 points moving forward. Free kick to Arsenal. This got 1-0 written all over it, or 0-0. But hopefully we nick it 1-0. We look a bit more lively. We had the shot from Aubameyang just before. Skipped the guy, hit it with his left. Oh, we've got to win this. I mean, as you're saying there, if we win the game, we go ahead of Tottenham. We're only 3 points behind Man U. It gives us a chance of doing something. If we can't win this game, when you look at the remaining fixtures, it ain't going to happen. We've got Liverpool, we've got Tottenham, we've got Wolves, got Leicester. They're going to be much more difficult games than this. So we have to be winning this. It's as simple as that. And we've actually got a strong team on the pitch. That's what's even more frustrating. It's not like we're playing a weak starting 11. We just look so short of ideas in attack, man. Ceballos, I have to say, has been poor today. I think there's no doubt Ceballos will not be at Arsenal next season. He really hasn't done enough. We need a solid box-to-box who can do both attack and defend. You're right. The box-to-box, I would hope, would be Partey. Got Chelsea too. Have we got Chelsea? No, I think we played Chelsea twice, We lost at home, Tammy Abraham, and we drew away when Luiz got sent off. Martinelli's great goal. I love that Arsenal top you have on, Curtis. I got one from the Arsenal shop. Nice fit. Yeah, man. What do you guys think about the new training kit as well? That yellow, man. I ain't feeling that. Do not like that yellow training kit. The blue one looks okay. That bright, like a luminous yellow training kit, man. I will not be buying that. Not a fan of that. Oh, God. Kolasinac just falling over himself. Jeez. I had Arsenal for 15 points last 9 games. Wins 4, draws 3, defeats 2, and this is a 3-point game. This has to be a 3-point. Yeah, and look, Brighton are not exactly playing well. Tierney, Kolasinac, yeah, by miles. I like the blue, not the yellow. Yeah, man. Where's this luminous yellow coming from? What's that got to do with Arsenal? I don't like that at all. Arsenal on the attack here. Not digging the rumoured 2021 kits. Oh, he's offside. The 2021 kit. So I've seen. So the home kit was like the round neck. I think it's modelled on that like plain one we had when Arshavin was there, with the round collar that's white, but it's got some sort of pattern on it, which I don't really get where that comes from. And then the away kit is that like white kit with like the splashed like maroon paint look on it. I don't know about that. Then the away kit's like dark blue V-neck. We're starting to play a little bit better. Again, they're kicking us all over the pitch. The guy just takes out Lacazette. Little 1-2 with Lacazette and Aubameyang. But Saka was offside, apparently. Brighton throwing now. I'm anti any colourful kits. Yeah, I think sometimes playing the better. Aubameyang and Lacazette don't play well together. Yeah, I think their link-up looks all right, man. I think the problem is they don't play up front together. You know, one's on the wing, one's through the middle. You know, so I think it's hard to play well together. You're not actually playing in a partnership. Aubameyang and Lacazette's heart has gone. Something's changed. Oh, I hope you're wrong, you know, because that worries me. These season's kits were lit. Adidas will bring out some nice kits over the next few years, much better than Puma. I think. Oh, we could be in. VAR check. Basically, Aubameyang was one-on-one. He scored, and there's a VAR check to see if he's offside, and it looks like he could be offside. Oh, that's why I didn't celebrate too much, because he's offside, man. Damn. Saka, he should have played that ball sooner, man. That's why I didn't get excited, because I actually thought he was offside. Great finish from Aubameyang. Opens up the body, does a little Henry finish. Man's offside, man. Good football, better football. It's so close as well, man. Just one leg. Just pull your leg back a little bit. See that run from Aubameyang through the middle. Come on. We can win this. We have to. Even if we grind out a 1-0. We never released the ball quick enough. Yeah, man, let the pass go. You could see them run. I feel, Lacazette takes out the goalkeeper, gets a yellow card. That's a FIFA challenge, man. I actually feel like Mesut Ozil needs to come on. I honestly do, and I criticise Ozil at times, but I think Ozil might be able to find a pass here. I don't rate Brighton, honestly. I don't rate them. No disrespect, but I didn't rate them last season when I saw them. I didn't rate them this season. The away kit looked sick if someone didn't bleed all over it. Yeah, where are they going with that design? He's onside. I mean, in the original sense, he would have been. But, you know, now they got this, if one tiny part of your body is in front, then, you know. I thought he was on. We should give yellow to Lacazette and not to Mope. There you go. Lacazette's getting a yellow card for a ball that he had every right to try and get. And, you know, Mope has potentially ended Leno's season with a naughty challenge, and the ref does nothing, and they don't even go to a VAR check and do something about it. I can't believe how Brighton are trying to rough us up like this, man. I don't even rate these, man. Yellow for Lackey. In it, man. Like, come on, use the common sense. The goalkeeper's had a heavy touch. The striker's closing him down. Oh, look at the challenge what the brothers just put in on. Was that holding? That's a red card tackle. That's actually a red card tackle. Halfway up his leg. He didn't even get a yellow. He should have got a red for that. Needed Mesut today. Bring Mesut on, man. Honestly, you know what? Sometimes I'm very much against Mesut Ozil, but today I want him to come on. This Brighton team are really annoying me, and I hate the fact that we're just getting roughed up all over the pitch. So in a way, I'm glad Lacazette put that challenge in. Ben, talk to me, bro. That's a red card offence. The man's come in with his studs up halfway up. Is it holding? Just halfway up the man's leg. What is this referee doing? What's the point of VAR? VAR is just like a waste of time. Dennis Zakaria. Yeah, I've heard about him. What happened to Leno? The man jumped up, caught the ball. Mope pushes him while he's in the air catching the ball. Lands awkwardly on his ankle. Gets stretchered off. People saying it could be an ACL injury, man. What the hell is this referee doing in this game? You know, Martinez made a save as well. The officiating's a shambles, bro. Absolute shambles. Absolute shambles. I don't understand the point of VAR. It doesn't make no sense to me. Curtis, bro, there's so much space today. Needed Ozil. Listen, I've criticised Ozil at times. Mesut Ozil needs to come on today and soon as well. When we're attacking, it's like one ball is the only thing that's lacking. Like one half decent pass and we're in. And I believe Ozil can find it today. I'm backing Ozil today. Honestly, I'm backing him. Curtis, you turning into DT and troops. Relax. Listen, I'm a lot calmer than them, man. I know them, man, are probably on AFTV going nuts. I can imagine. But we cannot draw this game. We cannot draw this game. We have to beat them. I don't rate this Brighton team, right? I don't rate them. They look like a championship team to me. They're trying to rough our team up, kicking us all over. Kick the man back. Kick them back, man. Every minute these men putting these dirty challenges in on everyone. Bring Mesut Ozil on. I want the ball from Ozil's got that pass, man, today. Trust me, I believe it. I believe it. Ozil can roll back the years today. Just pick out that through ball. Ceballos today, really don't rate his performance at all. He has been poor, as a lot of you guys are saying, man. Ceballos, average today. Perfect to bring Ozil on. VAR is a good tool, but Michael Oliver is a tool. Yeah, free kick to Arsenal. I'm not happy, man. Really not. Brighton are there for the taking, bro. If we got any ambition of doing the business this season, we got to roll out of here with 3 points. They're not a good team. They're not good. I'm sorry. They're not there. They're in trouble. They could get relegated this season. They could easily get relegated. Oh, dear. Oh, straight away, bro. You're right. If we kick them, nothing but yellow cards. And the funny thing is, these men should have had a red card. The tackle, what that guy put in on hold, was it holding? All day long is a yellow. For me, is a red. If you slow that down, it's a red. So Bias is that big up McDowell's, man. Yo, McDowell's. I used to. It was like Coming to America, innit? What a film that is, by the way. Eddie Murphy, man. Sorry, I didn't even read your comment, bro. Sorry, let me go back. Getting caught up in your name. Ceballos is slack, he said. Yeah. He's having a poor game. Let's have a look what else you guys are saying, man. Free kick came to nothing. We need 3 points. Lacquer off. What is Arteta waiting for? I mean, I don't want to blow Laka up like he's having a nightmare game or anything, but he just doesn't look like he's going to score, although he had the header. Yeah, just showing the replay. Aubameyang had the free kick. Just got blocked by the wall. We got thrown now. Believe in what? Curtis Ozil's created one chance that isn't his 2 assists in the Prem. I know, man, but it's a new era, man. Amazing work, Curtis. Keep it up. Big up Ella Louise Vlogs. Good luck with your channel. And all the best. Although spelling my name with a K, that triggers me, man. Put the C at the front, man. Come on. Not really, Ella. All the best. Say hello to Fran. Arsenal are proven to be the worst dealt by officials. Arsenal are the fastest to get yellows and longest to get yellows for the opposition. I don't think we're liked, man, in football. Not in much stress for Arsenal, you know. Oh my God, Guendouzi is so bad. He's just a sideward passer, isn't he, man? The guy should not be starting. The guy should not be starting for Arsenal Football Club. I had to crack open a Guinness. Arsenal actually banter FC. Bro, like, jeez. The stress levels are mad. Arsenal should come with a health warning. How are you meant to support this team and keep yourself calm and relaxed and enjoy it, man? Jesus, this team are so bad to watch. There you go, Ella. Get that C there, you know. Now, quit blaming officials. We're trash. All right, the officials are bad as well, but we are terrible today. You're right. Guendouzi is Denilson Mark 2. Yeah, that's a good shout, man. He reminds me of Denilson. Pure sideways passing, dribbling on the ball, getting caught on the ball, all kind of stupidness the man's doing. Subs coming on for Brighton. Curtis, you and Deluded Gunner need to have a Guendouzi debate. You know what? I'm actually, we were speaking about doing something today, trying to do a show. We just need to see if he's free later, man. Me and Deluded, big up Deluded Gunner, man, my boy. We've done a couple of shows over the past few weeks, but yeah, Guendouzi, man, not for me. Not for me. I don't rate him. As a backup, not the worst, but starting on a consistent basis, not a chance. 60 minutes, 0-0. We still haven't made a sub. Don't know what this guy's waiting for. He's like the new Arsene Wenger, Arteta. Trust me, people, we're going to win 2-0. Jeez, man, you must have had a few beers or something, bro, because I can't see us even having 2 shots. In my opinion, Maitland-Niles is better than Bellerin. I kind of agree with that. I don't rate Hector. Schedule it, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna holler at him as soon as this finishes. We'll see if we can do something later on, a review or something, although there ain't a lot to review at the moment. That's the problem. Aubameyang, Pepe, Lacazette, so poor for their age. I disagree with Aubameyang. I think Aubameyang's superb, and considering we don't create chances, I think he's a great player. The other 2 are not doing well enough, man. When you think Lacazette costs 50 mil and Pepe costs 70 mil, not seeing enough from these guys. Arteta has 4 subs to make. Let's see how long he takes to make one. He's like the new Arsene Wenger. We're on the attack here, by the way. Come on, man. Oh, it just breaks down all the time. When did we last score from a corner? Oh, ages ago. Ages ago. Didn't David Luiz score at home against someone? Painful to watch. Absolutely painful to watch. Guendouzi just takes too many touches, and then some. Ceballos as well. He loves this little spin, man. Man's spinning around every minute. Guendouzi is all right. I don't ever see him being good enough to play for us. He's better than a lot of midfielders we have now, but we need better. We definitely need better. They're indecisive for their age. Agree. Pepe has been super slow today. I mean, he looked lively in the first half. They kicked him a few times, and then it went wrong. Bring Ozil on. Brighton just had a shot there, man, blocked. Still on the attack as well. Arteta's waiting for the 85th minute. Yeah, what is the guy waiting for? Arteta has no plan B. It's a corner to Brighton. Oh, mate, if we draw this game 0-0, the Premier League season's done, mate. It's done. We can't do it. If we can't win this, Brighton are not even playing well. They're not even a good team. I think they're one of... I would say Brighton, along with Norwich, are the worst team in the Premier League. And I'm not being disrespectful to any Brighton fan. I'm being genuine. I really do not rate this team at all. Curtis, do you think Aubameyang will sign a new contract if we keep up these performances? Why would he? Why would he sign a new contract? Oh, you're right. If Mopé scores, I'm done. That would be typical. We just had a shot saved as well. So frustrating. Yeah, why would Aubameyang sign a new contract the way we're playing? Corner to Arsenal. I have to say as well, Martinez playing all right. Although I hope I haven't jinxed him there. Am I wrong in trusting in Arteta at the moment? You're not wrong, because I don't think we should be turning on him yet. But you know, I didn't want him in the first place. But you know, we do have to support him. We do have to support him. Yeah, Aubameyang had a shot with his left foot near post. Again, good link up with Aubameyang and Lacazette. As I say, play the man through the middle. Play the two of them as strikers. You can see the link up. We've absolutely no midfield threat. Arteta is definitely not the solution to the issues at the club. Worst Arsenal team in living memory. Certainly the worst Arsenal team I can remember. I've seen worse teams on paper than this Arsenal team do better. You know, I've seen teams with Bentner and Shamak and that. You guys, you've all seen it. Get in Champions League top 4. I mean, you know, our attack is worth millions. Aubameyang's 56 million. Lacazette's 50 million. Pepe's 72 million. Ozil's 42 million. Xhaka 35 million. Mustafi 35 million. We spent a fortune on this team, and it's awful. It's an awful team. Absolutely awful team. Our players are some of the highest paid in the league. Let that sink in. It's difficult because, you know, they don't deserve it. Average players picking up big wages. Average players picking up big wages. So frustrating. On the attack. Pepe. Oh, what a goal, Pepe! Yes! What a finish! Finesse in the top corner. Pepe! What a goal. Yo, worth every penny of that 72 million, man. The man's a baller. That is a great finish. What a finish, man. Cuts inside, bends it in the far corner. That is a great goal, man. Yes! Come on! We needed that. That is a great finish. Yes! Come on, you Gunners! Even if we get the 1-0, man, just get the win and get out of there. Yes! What a finish, by the way. Cuts inside and just bends it in the far top corner. Sorry, man. Sorry, Ben. They are making pure noise. That's a great finish. They're having the drinks break now. Yes! Come on! I need a drink break myself, man. Apologies. Let me get some more. Yes! Come on, you Gunners! What a finish that is. I heard you scream at the Amex. Yo, man. It's the first goal we've scored since March, bro. I have to. Oh, but yeah, big up Joey, man. Gonna be 2-0. Do you believe me now? I believe you, man. There's another goal in us as well. I believe you. I believe you, man. Keep the faith. We need a second now. Ah, yes. Feels better winning a game. The more they show the Mope Leno challenge, the worse it looks. Definitely knew what he was doing, the waste, man. 100% knew what he was doing. Clown. They should. The FA should look at that after, man. He knew what he was doing. Yes, come on. Play 5 defenders now, he says. Jeez. Game's back underway. Everyone's buzzing about that goal, man. Whew, we needed that. We needed that bad. Just don't mess this up, please. We definitely need to go for the second goal. We're not good enough at the back to just sit on it. Oh, yes. Feels good winning, man. I'm telling you, we needed this. We need to get the 3 points. I'll take 1-0. I don't care how it comes. I don't care if it's a scrappy 1-0. Just get the 3 points. Then man don't want to bring Mope off, because they know that the Arsenal players on the bench and that'll be giving it him. Waste, man. I agree with you, man. Freshen it up, man. Bring on the substitutes. Time to park the plane, innit? Everything. Park everything now, everyone. Now, do you know what it is? I don't trust Arsenal to park up for 20 minutes. I would definitely still attack. Saka much better than Ozil in that position. It's an assist, isn't it? It's still an assist. Come on. Let's get this 3 points, man. We need it. Play Martinelli. Take Laka off. I agree. I would definitely bring Martinelli on now. Hit him on the counter-attack. Pepe does not do enough, Joey. Yo, let's back him, man. Come on. There ain't no haters, man. Let's just back him. You know what I mean? Let's back him. It's our player. He was one of the most sought-after wingers in Europe last year. Let's be happy he's at Arsenal, man. I'm happy he's at Arsenal. Let's keep supporting him. That shot that he actually hit is the shot he needs to hit more often. All right, listen, I'm just saying, man, Mesut Ozil lives off that, these assists, little 10-yard pass, why not? Why Ozil not playing? Listen, man, Saka's done well today. Hit the crossbar, he set up a goal, he's been energetic. I think Saka's had a good game again. Hard to believe Saka is 18. The man's a baller, bruv. Come on, you Gunners from Indonesia. Big up Tommy in Indonesia. Come on, we need the 3 points. He needs time, bro. Yeah, we have to give Pepe time. It's not easy to settle in a team that is playing bad as well. You know what I mean? It's not like we're in good form and playing good football. It's difficult. He's learning the language. He's had 3 different managers, different style of football each time. Arteta, man, stick with him and show. Sané and Sterling was saying that Arteta was instrumental in improving them as wingers. He needs to do the same with Pepe. Revelation food, easy, Curtis. Big up, man. Respect. Watching the Gunners here win 1-0. We've got what? How long we got left? 16 minutes. We need to get the 3 points. Brighton are attacking. They're going to give us a tough time, man. So we need to get the second goal for me. Saka man of the match so far, I'd agree. You guys keep making excuses for these players. Not all of them, but Pepe definitely, man. 6-7 months in a new club. Turmoil this season. He's produced a little bit, I think. Has he got, 7-8 goals in all competition? He's doing okay, man. He can do better, definitely. But, give him time. I think if he can finish this season well, score another 3 or 4 goals, 5 goals, couple of assists, he'll have decent stats down. Oh, no. They've equalised. Come on, man. What kind of madness is that? Just throwing it away. It's absolute shambolic defending. The man takes the short corner and they send one player out. It's basics. It's schoolboy errors. You get taught this from a kid. If someone goes out to go and take the short corner, there's two players out there. You don't send one player out there. You're just going to pass it around him. It's foolish. Look at him, switched off. Ceballos out there on his own. Lacazette comes out late. The man scrambles it into the net. It's a shambles. Absolute shambles, mate. Lewis Dunk. What's Rob Holding doing? Clear the damn ball. The ball's hitting him on his chest. Holding, volley it. Just volley the ball. He actually kicks the ball against Lewis Dunk's foot and goes in. Oh, no. Wow, Lacazette putting in mad challenges. Could have got a second yellow. Ah, the pain. The pain of being an Arsenal fan. You got Lacazette injured. It's all mad. It's all mad. Take Lacazette off anyway, man. What? Yeah, take him off. Half our team's injured. Hospital FC. Oh, God. Finally, we're making a sub. Oh, can't believe it. I can't believe we conceded that goal. That goal is absolutely ridiculous to concede. Bringing on Nketiah and then Tierney's on as well. Jesus. Still don't want to bring Martinelli on. What? I mean, I'm sorry, mate. I'm losing faith in Arteta. I'm sorry, I am. What does Martinelli have to do to get game time? This guy, the man loves Eddie Nketiah so much. So much. Martinelli, the man's on the verge of being a Brazilian international. Yeah. Second top goal scorer at the club. Brilliant young talent. You're bringing on Eddie Nketiah. No disrespect to Eddie, but come on, man, there's levels. Come on, man, we're on the attack. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Bringing on Tierney as well. What like Tierney and Nketiah. Martinelli has that spark. Corner to Arsenal. He slipped his way in it, man. He must have done something. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Next time he'll be like, Martinelli ain't doing good in training. Oh, listen, you're absolutely bang on. That's all this guy says. Martinelli is going to Liverpool. I've had enough of Arteta. Where is Martinelli? I have. I'm starting to... Listen, I didn't want him in the first place. I'm being honest. I did not want him in the first place. Oh, saved. I'm fuming. I can't believe it. What is this manager doing? What is he doing? Does he not know how good Martinelli is? He just looks like Emery's son to me now. That's all he looks like. He looks like Emery's son. The man is doing madness. Martinelli is a brilliant young talent with pace, ideal for the counter-attack. The man can't even get on the pitch. Second game back, the man still ain't coming on. What is this clown doing? I don't want to start going down this route, you know. I used to call Arteta the cone man. He's the man who puts the cones out for Pep. But he came in, I heard about the big reputation, so I don't want to call him the cone man because it sounds a little bit disrespectful. But you keep producing this, I'm calling man the cone man. Jesus, man. Aubameyang had a shot from long range. Keeper saved it. What does Martinelli have to do to get on the pitch? We got two left backs on the pitch. Void the season. You're right, man. I can't take this. Amazing save. Oh. 9 minutes to go. I can't believe we're drawing. Come on, come on. Let's stick together. Last 10 minutes, you know, with time added on. Come on. We can win this game. We'll get a chance. Big Sam's telling me to calm down. Oh, mate, I'm losing my head today. Honestly, I can't believe what is going on. I genuinely believe his Emery is better. He just never got the players. I think you could be right. I don't want to say it. I think you could be right. What the hell is this guy doing? He's making. You need to win a game. You're bringing on Kieran Tierney. No disrespect. Like, where's Martinelli? Come on. Come on, come on. We have to nick this. Shot's gone wide. Oh dear, stressful, man. Stressful being an Arsenal fan. We've got to nick this 2-1 and just get out of there. Injury, whatever, you know, it's not good, but just get the 3 points. We cannot be drawing this game. Brighton are poor. The players have to take some responsibility as well because they're not doing enough. Oh, Aubameyang's shot was blocked. Jeez. Oh. I don't know what to say. I feel like Curtis Martinelli won't come on for tactical reasons. I'm telling you, this guy's morphing into Emery. But at least Emery got us, 20 games unbeaten. Have some beer, mate. Why the playing H2O? You know, I'm trying to, you know, train again and all that. But this will push me. I'll have to go shop and buy 4 red stripe, 4 San Miguel's. It's just not happening. Brighton on the attack. If Brighton win this, honestly, I don't know. If Brighton win this, we need to just pull ourselves out of the league and leave. Corner to Brighton, I mean, Jesus. I genuinely believe they are, with Norwich, the worst team in the Premier League. I'm trying not to get onto the manager's back, but I can't help but feel like a lot of this is down to him. Where's the improvement in the team? I keep hearing how well he's done and how well he's started and, you know, how we went unbeaten, but, you know, we drew most of them games. We're a big team. We should expect nothing but solid results, mate. Get your head out of your arse. But I don't understand what you mean. Like that doesn't make sense to me. I do expect solid results. Donut. Jeez, man. Troops losing it on AFTV, man. I don't blame him. Forget the league, concentrate on the FA Cup. Next season, start rebuilding. Bro, we've been rebuilding for years now. That's the problem. We say this every year. Yeah, let's concentrate on that rebuild. You know what I mean? How long is the rebuild going to go on for? Look on the positive side, Curtly. Forest are winning. Your hometown club, you Reds. Big up Forest. Jeez. Arsenal are stressing man out, bro. I'm telling you. How's Brighton's number 8 not being booked? He should have been sent off. He should have been sent off. Martinelli, the match winner, still on the bench. Come on. Come on. We've got what? 4 minutes. 4 minutes to rescue the season. Because I'm telling you, the Premier League season's over if we draw this. Our season in the Prem is over if we don't win this. Imagine if we finish in the bottom half. It's not far-fetched. Oh, my days. It actually could happen. Why would Aubameyang want to stay with a mid-table team? Who will rebuild this team? I don't trust Arteta or the board. Would you sell the whole squad? I'd keep Aubameyang, Leno, Martinelli, Saka, the rest of them. I'd bin the lot of them. I'd bin the lot of them. Arteta's making subs. And guess what? Martinelli is not coming on. Tierney is now coming on because he sat back down and he's bringing on Nelson and Willock. I need answers, mate. I need answers. I'm sorry. I need answers. We all need answers. What is going off with Gabriel Martinelli? Why is this guy not played in 2 games? Why is he not played in 2 games? Don't tell me the guy, he's not fit enough, tactical reasons, nonsense. The man played in the friendlies. He's not injured. You're bringing man on for 3 minutes. Arteta's having a nightmare. Honestly, I cannot take supporting this club. It's a shambles. Pick your best team. Pick a good system. If it doesn't work, we know it's the players. We know it's just down to the players. The man doesn't even pick the right players. What the hell is Eddie coming on for ahead of Ozil? Don't come on. I'm not even Ozil's biggest fan, but the amount of space we're getting to pick a pass, this is the game you actually bring him on. Oh my God. Aubameyang is gone. He's doing a Sanchez, throwing his arms up in the air. What the hell is Mikel Arteta doing? The guy is... Big up Extras said, does this result mean no Champions League? I'd say so. It's done, mate. It's done. It's done. Forget it. It's absolutely done. I can't believe it. You have to laugh because, you know, they're just going to get you angry. I got man asking me here Do you think Lingard and Phil Jones would get into this team? Probably would. Probably would, mate. We're that bad. Maxwell, I agree with you. That's a great badge, by the way, the Arsenal Jamaica. Arteta is out of his depth. I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. We're in time added on. Absolute shambles. Oh, it's an absolute nightmare. Nelson and Willock, come on, ahead of Martinelli. We just look clueless. We don't look like we'll score if we're there for 3 weeks. Believe me when I say, I mean, this is, in terms of Brighton, easily with Norwich the worst team in the Premier League. Easily. And we're struggling to beat them. You're right, man are saying the club is finished, and that's how I feel. That is genuinely how I feel. I feel like the club's done. Absolute shambles. These players are taking the pride out of the football club. Really are. It's not acceptable. It's not acceptable what these guys are producing. Huffing and, you know, we've got a corner. This is a shambles. Come on. Set piece, corner. Can we nick it late on? No, they've cleared it. They have cleared it. On the attack again. I just can't believe what I'm watching, honestly. I cannot believe what I'm watching. Martinelli is not playing because he's moving to Liverpool. Buyout clause activated. There's got to be something going on. And the thing is, to be honest with you, I'm getting sick of listening to Arteta's nonsense explanations. I said, you're just Emery in disguise. Horrible to watch, man. Horrible. You're just Emery in disguise is such a brilliant tweet, man. Or message, should I say. You know, some teams haven't even played a game yet since coming back. And we've been slapped up 3-0 and embarrassed. And we're now drawing 1-1. And Bergkamp says, my expectations are too high. Look how our squad is. Bruv, Brighton away. We can't be that low. Surely I can expect us to beat Brighton away. The best thing about Guendouzi is his hair can be a distraction. Absolutely disgraceful. Today, honestly, I'm embarrassed to be an Arsenal fan. Absolutely embarrassing. I think we're at rock bottom as a football club. They've won it. They've beat us. We've lost. Joke of a club. Get this Cone man out. I want Pep's Cone man sacked. He's worse than Emery. We've just lost. What a finish, by the way. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Arsenal have lost to Brighton. And that's it. That is it. We're done out here, mate. We're done. And guess what? Guess who scored the winner? Mopey. You just couldn't write it. You couldn't write it. You could not write it. The man injures a goalkeeper full time. Absolute joke of a club. We've lost to Brighton. And then the Arsenal players want to try and have a scrap with him after. We're not about that life, man. Kolasinac's probably the only one who's really about that. Mopey, you little waste, man. This Arsenal are finished. We're finished, you know. We're at rock bottom. Oh, my days. Talk to me, man. What's happening? What is happening? I cannot believe we just lost that game. Oh, my days. You're right, Sergio. Brighton have done the double over us. Oh my God. We're finished. We are finished. Mopey, you absolute disgrace. Man's pretending that really hurt him, what Guendouzi did. What a waste, man. What a waste, man. So we've lost, and the players want to, you know, pretend they want to have a fight now. Like, that's going to help. Can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Arteta out. Let's see what everyone's saying, man. I've gone and tweeted that Arteta needs to go, and I don't know if I've gone a little bit over the top there, but that's how I feel, man. I'm sorry, this guy's getting it wrong. He's getting it wrong. Badly wrong as well. Wow, it's unbelievable. Come on, Arsenal, show passion for the shirt. Should I type it? Type it. I've typed it. I'm going to get hammered by people for saying it, but that's how I feel right now. I might not feel like that tomorrow, but right now, I don't want Arteta as manager. To me, he looks out of his depth. The man looks out of his depth. He's making horrendous changes. The substitutions are shocking. That game was made for Mesut Ozil to come on. That game was made for Martinelli on the counter-attack. The man's bringing on Eddie Nketiah. What the hell? Why does the guy love this guy so much? We had a chance of keeping Aubameyang at this football club by hiring, in my opinion now, looking like the wrong manager. Aubameyang will leave this football club. The club is a shambles. I'm sorry. Arsenal Football Club are at rock bottom right now. No one can tell me otherwise. I've never seen this football club this low. The owners are not investing. The manager looks like he's out of his depth. He's making substitutions in the 87th minute when we need a goal. The football I'm watching is an absolute disgrace. I have never seen football like this. Honestly, man. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. Standards are decreasing, man. Emery back. Man put on Nelson and Eddie over Martinelli. Is this guy for real? Nketiah is garbage. Couldn't get in. Couldn't get a look in at Leeds. Why are we giving him so many chances? You're saying exactly what I'm thinking. Absolute disgrace.
Yo, Kurt, you need to laugh.
Nah, man. Matteo give Mope a little cheap shot. Yeah, the man injures our goalkeeper, scores the winner, and then pretends he's injured at the end. We're done out here. We're finished. We're done. I'm embarrassed to support this football club. No direction, no leadership. Our best player is going to leave. I can't stand it. I can't stand watching this demise of a once great football club. The only difference, in my opinion, between Arsenal and Brighton is that I know their names. You're right, man. You're right. They were better than us. We're a big team with a small mentality. I'm not going to get on Arteta's back yet, but his subs are shocking. Now, I'm done. I'm done. I am getting on his back. I'm calling him the cone man. I'm calling him the cone man. The cone man's destroying us. Worse than Emery. He's worse than Emery. I don't care. Emery went 20 games unbeaten, got us to the Europa League final. You know, we won a lot of big games. He flopped at the end, and he didn't get the signings he wanted. The cone man's killing us. If a pipe bursts in your bathroom now, and you need to hire a plumber, you're going to hire an expert. We basically hired Arteta because he's watched Pep Guardiola. Oh yeah, while he was winning all these trophies, you was watching it, and you did some coaching. You put the cones out. You're the cone man. If a man turns up here and says, "Yo, let me fix let me fix the leak in your bathroom. And he goes, yo, listen, I've never really, fixed them, but I've seen a guy who's the best in the world. I'm gonna say, oh, Bridgen, you ain't fixing that. You ain't even done it before. We ain't got time for that. I'm not even disrespecting Arteta, I say it sounds bad because I'm calling him the cone man. It's a little joke I used to run before, but the job's too big for him. The job is too big for him. He can't handle it. The job is too big for him. And I feel a little bit for him, because he's figuring it out on the job. He's learning on the job. We ain't got time for a man to come in and learn on the job. It's different for Solskjaer at Man U because Man United are saying, yo, you need a centre-back. We'll go and spend 80 million on Maguire. Whether you rate him or not, they're backing him. You need a creative midfielder. There's Bruno Fernandes, 55 million. Top quality. They've already got quality. Pogba, Rashford, these players. We're down to the bare bones. We've got a good goalkeeper who's injured now. He could be injured for ages. Rock bottom, I'm sorry. This football club is on the floor. Completely on the floor. Yeah, we got a big fan base, a big stadium, a great history, statues outside the ground. We're a mess. Embarrassing. Why would Thomas Partey want to join Arsenal? Why? Listen, me, within myself now, I've already put it in my head now that Aubameyang's going to leave. Put it in your head from now that Aubameyang is going to leave. And if he stays, it's some sort of crazy bonus. Maybe the guy loves it in London. Maybe your Barca's, Real Madrid's don't want him because he's 31. That's the only way the man stays at the club. We're a joke. Man United draw with Spurs. We got Brighton away. Go and get 3 points. No. We lose 2-1. This is the worst Arsenal team I have ever seen in my entire life. Simple as that. We did better with worse players. How does that work? We're ninth. We're ninth. If Burnley win today, or whenever Burnley are playing, they go above us in the table. Top four's gone. We could have been 3 points behind Man United today. Absolutely disgraceful. It's embarrassing. I'm actually struggling to support this club. I have no faith in the manager. I have no faith in the players. None in the board. They're a joke, mate. An absolute joke. Big up Custard Berry Tart. He said, the football club for years have told us to trust the process. No improvement, no identity. We are bang average. The reality is we need major surgery everywhere. The owners won't do it. Pathetic club. They're not going to invest. We know that we need investment. Let me get someone on, man. I need someone to come on and talk with me, man. Jeez. Let's see what you're saying. Arteta looks clueless. Forever the banter club. Jeez. I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. Let's see what you guys are saying. Oh, sorry, I missed a super chat there, I think. Big up unknown driller with a super chat. He says, Curtis, could we finish bottom half or nah too much? We could. We could. We need to stop thinking we're entitled to just being a big club. We're not on the pitch. We're not a big club on the pitch. Stadium, history, finances, cool. But on the pitch, we ain't no big club. This is not a big club. The big players don't want to play for us. The big players we've got want to leave. It's not happening. It's not happening. We are poor. We are poor. It's embarrassing. And it's the lack of leadership from the top. It's the lack of leadership. Thank you for the super chat. He says we're slow to start, slow with our substitutions, slow manager. We're a mid-table club. The end. Got to put it better, bro. Thank you for the super chat. We're just a Crystal Palace, a Newcastle, a Southampton with an Aubameyang and a Leno. That's all we are. That's all we are. The players aren't good enough. The owner is not steering the ship in the right direction. This is a business to him. Ryan says, go on AFTV. I believe I'm doing a video on there later on. We could be the next Leeds, he said. I'll be on there, mate. Don't you worry about that. Why is he bringing a defender instead of Ozil or Martinelli? Go and ask it. Ask the cone man. No, I'm joking. Listen, I hope people aren't offended too much when I'm saying that, man. It was a joke that I used to run before we got him. I really didn't want him at the start. But I have tried to back him, but he needs to be honest. He needs to be honest. Maybe he's out of his depth. Maybe this guy is a supreme coach, which Pep and all them guys say he is a supreme coach. But is he a supreme manager? That's a whole different thing, mate. Whole different thing. You know? Big up Eric for the super chat. He says, is Arteta really up for this? He doesn't. I think he wants to. I think he wants to, but I don't think he's good enough. Big up Joey Roberts said, I can't believe the players were talking crud at 1-0. There you go. There's the mentality of this football club. 1-0 up at Brighton thinking they've achieved something. People are saying Arteta out. Now, don't get me wrong. The players are not good enough. And as Neil Gunner is saying here, these players need to be held accountable. 3 managers, and with everyone, they bottle the lead. You're right. 3 managers. But I don't include Freddie because I don't think Freddie ever really wanted the job. But the 2 managers, you know, they failed. How in any manager's mind is Martinelli not good enough? Martinelli, number 1, should be starting. Right, let's get that clear. Martinelli should be starting. But if he's not starting, at least get the man on. At least get the man on. Do you know what I mean? At least get the man on. Mope said Arsenal players were talking ish after the game going 1-0 up. Thoughts, it's embarrassing. That just shows the mentality of the players. You think you've achieved something, 1-0 up at Brighton talking crud. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. The club is at rock bottom, as I've said. What are you guys saying? Aubameyang is off in the summer. I agree with you. I agree with you because why would he stay and play in this. Official JK, this early failure is good for Arteta's experience, but not for us fans. It's really bad for us, man. Really bad. How much could this loss affect European hopes? I think Champions League's done anyway. Champions League is done. Europa League, I'm not sure. They're not good enough. And the problem is, it's so hard to rebuild when your team are struggling because the players you want to get rid of, who's going to sign them? Who's going to sign Socrates on 85 grand a week in his 30s? Who's going to sign Mustafi from Arsenal, who's on 80 grand a week and not good enough? Who's going to sign, Roma want Mkhitaryan, but they're struggling to afford it, 180 grand a week. Rishi said Arsenal need to start rebuild like Man United or Chelsea. You're right in what you're saying. The problem we've got, we don't have their money. You see him with Chelsea, they're buying Timo Werner, they're buying Ziyech, they want Havertz. We're being linked with Ryan Fraser. The levels are here and we're down here. We've got no divine right to finish high up the table. And that's what I think Arsenal Football Club think. They think that, we're Arsenal, man, we're a big club. We'll finish in the top 4. No, it won't. I remember Leeds United finishing, third, fourth? Not long after that, they got relegated. I'm not saying we'll get relegated, but if Arteta was with Mourinho, he would have done better because Guardiola is ish with average players. Listen, I said it before he got the job. I wanted Mourinho as manager. I'm not saying he was perfect. I'm not saying his style of football was ideal. But what I'm saying, he would not have been doing this nonsense. Do you know what I mean? I believe he was a better manager than this. We turned down a proven winner. Just a business now. You're spot on. That's all it is. We are simply a business and nothing else. Nothing else. Nothing else. I'm going to try and get someone on. I'm going to try and get some guests on. You can't keep blaming the managers, people are saying, and that's true. But Deli said there's no real purpose in our gameplay. They just keep passing the ball to the next one, whoever is idle, which results in passing sideways and backwards. No real purpose. Our transition is absolutely shocking. Honestly, it's diabolical. It really is that bad. Big up Brian. He said, where's your proof that Guardiola is ish with average players? Get real, man. Yeah, I can't jump on that one, man. Guardiola, for me, is probably the best manager in the world, so I can't do that. Lawrence says, Arsenal now finished. Ain't no way we're even going to smell top 6. It's a joke. Any investment anyone thought we was going to get is now gone. I mean, Pepe scores that brilliant goal, and we just go and flop after that. Like, what the hell, man? What on earth was that? The game's in our hands to be won. Martinelli is getting sold. If he goes Liverpool, I'm finished. What does the man have to do to get a kick? Leeds were a bad man club. Look at them now. I mean, they'll probably come back up. But yeah, you're right. There's no divine right to say we're a top club. Yeah, we might have a big history and a fancy stadium, but we ain't no big club. We ain't no big club, bruv. I'm telling you. People need to start understanding that we're not the team we used to be. Big up Ricky for the super chat. Cronke out. Couldn't agree more. Been saying this for a long time. And I almost feel a bit bad, because Turkish tried to implement this last summer. He tried to put a protest together and he didn't get the backing. And, he should have, because this owner is a disgrace. He's a disgrace. I genuinely believe he appointed Arteta not because Arteta was his first choice. If Arteta was the man he wanted, he would have given him the job the year before. He appointed Arteta because he was cheap and easy to control, and he knew that Arteta couldn't make big demands in the transfer market. Simple as that. Simple as that. And you're now seeing that. You saw it in January. We needed players. We bought Cedric Suarez, injured, hasn't played a game. We bought Pablo Mari on the cheap. Okay, his injury was unfortunate. It's not working. And I almost feel sorry for Arteta. I'm not saying any of this from any place of like menace or being horrible to the guy. When I'm calling him the cone man, I am joking. But he looks completely out of his depth. You know, yeah, your coaching skills are fine. But, you know, what is this guy doing? Big up Ricky says, big up Curtis. Nelson, really? Why didn't Gabby come in? I'm baffled to say the least. If I'm Gabriel Martinelli, I'm knocking on doors tomorrow morning. I want answers, bruv. The man's on the verge of Brazilian international national team call-up. The man's going to be already a 40, 50 million pound player. You've got him on the bench. You've got him on the bench. You're bringing on Eddie Nketiah. Can somebody tell me what is so good about Eddie Nketiah? I've seen man in the ends better than Eddie Nketiah, bruv. He's a poacher in the box. Yeah, if he gets a good chance, he might finish. Hold up plays average, not that quick, not that strong, not that skillful. What the hell's this guy? Has this guy got friggin' nudes of Arteta or something? I don't get it. Lacazette, another away game without scoring. Another away game without scoring. And I always try and back Lacazette, but nah, man, only so long you can do it. Only so long you can do it, man. Lacazette, lack of away goals, lack of this, lack of that. Come on, man. My phone's blowing up. Got man just messaging, bantering. You lot are a joke. Burnley go above you if they win the game in hand. It's a shambles. It's a shambles. Do you know the funny thing? When we was in the Europa League, man was saying, yeah, let's see if we can get in the Champions League. Now, we're so far behind. Man are saying, yo, if we win the next couple, we can get back in the Europa League spot. Jesus. I don't know where we're at as a football club. Where do we go from here? I watched Southampton yesterday, you know, and they were decent yesterday. They were decent, man. In fact, was it today? Was that today or yesterday? Yesterday, wasn't it? Danny Ings. Yo, they're going to come to the Emirates. In fact, no, it's at Southampton. We're going to go there on Thursday. They're going to think they can beat us. Danny Ings going to look at that defence, think, Rob Holding, Mustafi, I can get goals, mate. I can get goals against that. Why, man, why? What is Arteta doing? I do have faith in Arteta before restart of the season, but now what is effing Nelson and Nketiah? Pepe, Martinelli, Saka, only individual players. Thought Aubameyang tried hard today. Oh, my God. LG said, Curtis, would you take Sean Dyche from Burnley, seeing as they are better than us? They play a style of football that's unique to them, man. You know, they get Chris Wood up front and then man there and just rough man up. I don't think we can play like that. Big up, Curtis. The season has hurt the most. Arteta just lost my confidence today. A lot feel the same way. Do you think Arteta will lose the dressing room? The dressing room are a bunch of cowards. I mean, look, I'm having a go at Arteta, but the players are just as, you know, much to blame. They're bottle jobs. Relegation will happen in the next couple of years. Oh, God. I expect Southampton to beat us. I agree. I agree with that comment. I agree with that. I think Southampton are favourites. It's at their ground. I think they'll beat us. Milo, Curtis, would you consider Vieira? I think it needs to be an experienced manager. And this is what I'm saying. This job is too big for Arteta, in my opinion. It's not that he's not trying his best, It's not that the guy ain't a good and capable coach, but you're taking a lot of weight on your shoulders, bro. I don't know if you're built for it. What basis did he get the job? What was the grounds to say we're giving him the job? He's never managed, and we're in a crisis. Like I said, with Man United, they brought in Ollie, but Ollie's got dough. Ollie's got dough to spend at Man United. Ollie's already got some very good players. We haven't got that. We have not got that. So, where do we go from here, man? You lot, give me your thoughts. I believe now Arsenal are at rock bottom as a football club. I've never seen Arsenal this low as a football club. I do not see any hope how this season can be recovered. The Premier League season, as far as I'm concerned, is absolutely done and dusted. At the most, maybe we'll scrape a Europa League spot. But half the fans I've spoke to have said they don't even want to be in the Europa League. So do you want to be in that, or how do we recover? Sheffield United in the FA Cup, that's a hard game as well. We could lose that. We could actually lose that. Where do we go from here? Brighton. We've just lost to Brighton. I can't believe it. Arsenal need to play Leicester, Wolves, Spurs, Liverpool. It's not going to happen, is it? It's just not. Let's be honest. Let's be realistic. It isn't going to happen. It is not going to happen. Arsenal have no defence and no midfield, no experienced coach and no money. What is the point anymore? What a breakdown that is, by the way, Mohammed. And everything you're saying there is true. No defence. Defence is garbage. Centre-backs are a shambles. Midfield is absolutely disgraceful. It's the worst midfield in maybe even the top 10. It's got nothing. It's got no physicality. It's got no passing range. It's got no pace, power. It hasn't got anything. No experienced coach. The coach is figuring out what to do, and he's out of his depth. What is the point? Things can only get better. Surely that would be my only hope. Surely there can be a recovery, because we're so bad. It's like, come on. And the thing is, we did have chances in that game. We had decent half chances, but not enough. Wenger's available. Oh my God. Oh my day. Would you bring Arsene Wenger back? Is it that bad? The midfield is terrible. It's the worst. It is the worst. Our midfield is the worst. Like literally the worst midfield in the top half of the Prem. I think Burnley's is better. At least it works hard and roughs you up. We got bullied today. We actually got bullied by Brighton. And Brighton are not even a team Brighton are not even a team I look at like they're a physical team. Ricky said, I think we should just concentrate on the Premiership. If we want to rebuild, our defence is garbage, midfield is average, and our attack. We have the weapons, but the people that should be playing are not. The sad thing is today, we picked a half-decent starting 11. And that's the thing. So it's hard to complete. As a Liverpool fan, I'm laughing at Arsenal right now. Listen, it's football banter, man. When these teams struggle, you laugh at each other. We got no reason to expect other clubs to feel sorry for us. It's as simple as that. We've been shocking, and we're getting what the club have set us up to do. They haven't set us up to achieve anything. You got Brighton players. That Mopé is actually talking smack in the interview after the game. Championship level midfielders. Honestly, Guendouzi could be on loan in the Championship. Don't worry, lads. El Nenny's back from loan next season. He'll sort it out. Kroenke needs to be trending right now everywhere. So much. You're so right. They get me bullied in school. Oh, dear. I feel for you. It's not a joke in school, If you support the team that is doing rubbish, you get it bad in school. Trust me, man. You know, when I was growing up, Arsenal were firing. Henry, Anelka, Ian Wright, Pires. We had ballers. I could talk smack. Now I have to just stay quiet and humble myself because this team ain't doing nothing. Stan Kroenke's in the building. Sell the club, man. Come out of here, Stan. Give us a chance. I wish it was the real Stan. But boy. Oh, dear. It was so bad. Lampard is better than Arteta. Lampard had no new signings, right? No new signings. Lost his best player, Eden Hazard. And had to play the youngsters. Do you know what I mean? No new signings. Hazard gone. Banned from making signings. Better than us. And look what we're producing. Absolute shambles. The Wolves manager would have been better. I agree. I think Nuno's a good manager. Our transfer window is doomed. No players are coming to Arsenal, no matter how much we offer. Besides senior citizen players, retirement home. Yeah, we might as well go and get Thiago Silva, Willian, take Ryan Fraser, take Kurzawa. The top players don't want to come to Arsenal, man. The top players don't. Do you know what? I don't like reactive opinions, but sometimes you do feel like that in football. Number one, I didn't want Arteta in the first place, and I'm not backtracking. Look back at any of my old videos. I got criticism for it. I wanted Mourinho. And I will not hide from the fact that I wanted Mourinho. My reasons were, it was a massive rebuild job. An experienced manager who had done it before was what we needed, a winner. Somebody who could come in and lift the dressing room and say, listen, I've done this before, so you can believe in me. No matter how great Arteta sounds in interviews, you've never done it. So why, as a player, are they going to trust him as the manager? It's like me saying, I can fix your engine in your car, but I've never done it. But I've seen loads of videos on YouTube. You wouldn't trust me to do it. You want an experienced mechanic to come and fix it. This is what we've done. We've put the hands of a fragile, big football club into the hands of a man who's never managed. He never struck me as that type of guy. You know, when Arteta was a player, I viewed him as, quite a laid-back, decent player. I didn't see him as a serious leader. Not that you have to be like that to be a top manager. But, I don't know, man. I feel like the players are just taking advantage of him. I feel like they're not taking him serious. And I think we have to look at the state of the whole football club from top to bottom. I think Dani Ceballos was brilliant today. I know you must be bantering, bro. He was poor today. Sideways. Where is Martinelli? I want to know. Was he even at the stadium? Seriously. Curtis, Leicester's midfield. Ndidi, Tillemans, Maddison, Chelsea, Kante, Jorginho, Kovacic. United, Fred, Pogba, Bruno, Arsenal, Ceballos and Guendouzi. Jeez. Ceballos was our best player. Do you agree with that? Do you guys agree with that? I thought our midfield was poor today. I think Saka was better than Ceballos. Pepe scored a great goal. I did not see Ceballos as our best player. What do you guys think of that comment? I think we need to get Torreira and Martinelli back. Yeah, right now, that's all we've got, really. When's it going to end, Robbie? Yeah, who says that again? Is that DT who says that? Yeah, man. When's it going to end, man? Can't keep watching this foolishness, man. Yeah, man need to riot. This owner's got to go. I'm sorry. I've said this for a long time. I asked Robbie this in an interview. Our fan base always split on things. Always in-house arguing and this, that, the other, disagreeing with each other. The owner's got to go, man. The owner's got to go. You put this football club in the right hands, we've got a chance. We've got a chance. We haven't got the right owners. We haven't got the right owners, so it's not giving us a chance to do what we need to do. Simple as that. No investment. No investment. How are we going to keep Aubameyang? How are we going to convince Thomas Partey to join the club? For me, and this isn't reactionary, I believed this before, but I'm trying to hold it in. I think we got the wrong manager. I think we got the wrong owners, and I think we got the wrong players. And when you've got all three of those situations, you've got a big, big problem. A big, big problem. I'm not saying Guendouzi was decent. Why? I don't know about that, boss. He has to go. AFTV and chill. Yeah, man, there's going to be some serious ranting. Chelsea are buying 2 years' worth of players, though. Yeah, good point. But look where they are in the league now with this team from this season. They're way above us. They're in the top 4. So we can't even use that excuse right now. Dangote, where are you? Oh, man, we need saving. Season's done. I've lost enthusiasm to watch any game of football. I don't want to watch anything. I don't want to watch any game that's on tonight. I won't be watching any form of match of the day. I don't want to see anything. 3 managers, the common denominator is the owners. Yeah. These owners don't want to win. These owners don't care about winning. Winning is expensive. In the Premier League, winning is expensive, right? And they know that. They know that to make Arsenal great, they're going to have to spend. Because you've spent money and it's gone wrong. That's unfortunate. But the problem is, the owners gave the money to the wrong people. They gave the money to the wrong people, so they didn't know what they were doing. So when you give Ivan Gazidis 35 million and say, Ivan, go and get Arsene Wenger a top quality centre-back. Arsene Wenger isn't going to get the centre-back he needs because Gazidis is doing all this stat DNA stuff and going, well, Mustafi's won the most interceptions in Spain, so we'll buy him. But you haven't read that he made huge amounts of mistakes and he's not good enough. So the planning was wrong from the start. The club is rotten from top to bottom. Totally agree. There's 3 main things at a football club. Well, excluding the fans, is the owner, the manager, and the players. We got an owner that doesn't care, that isn't investing sufficiently. We got a manager that looks totally out of his depth, making ridiculous substitutions, and waiting too long as well. And then you've got the players that are just bottle jobs. And let's be honest, half them players shouldn't be at Arsenal. Like Henri says, man, the cannon's too heavy for him. Made in Brooklyn, 1975, big up for the super chat, said, will Arsenal finish in the top 10 this season? Oh, God, I can't believe I even have to answer that question. How can we hold on to Aubameyang if we finish outside the European places? Money, money, money. That's the only hope. You got to hope that none of the big clubs around Europe want Aubameyang, and you've got to hope that we can offer him 300 grand a week. Mesut Ozil didn't even come on. 350 grand a week. 2 games since lockdown. Manchester City away, not in the squad. Brighton away, doesn't come on. Martinelli, one of our best players at the club. I don't care. I'd say he's one of our best players. Doesn't come on in both games, yet he played in the friendlies. What's Arteta going to say? Oh, tactical reasons. He wasn't fit enough. He didn't train well enough. Too many excuses. Sahil Curtis, bro, no point defending the others. The truth is we just haven't got it at any level. Aubameyang, I won't mind him going no more. I mean, we feel like that as a club, don't we? They can all go. But we do need to try and keep Aubameyang. At least try and keep him. At least try. Arsenal are still clueless. They appoint Emery with no fullbacks or wing forwards. He had them third and beat both current holders of the Coppa Italia and Coppa del Rey until Ramsey got injured. Was Emery as bad as we thought? Was Emery as bad as everyone made out to be? Or was he just not backed? Or did he need a little more time to just adjust to things? I don't know. I don't know. These players are making every manager look bad. Every manager. They made a legend in Arsene Wenger look bad. They made Emery, who was an experienced winner, 3 Europa Leagues, look bad. You know. Big up, Curtis. You deserve more subs. Appreciate that. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. That's the way you can support, man. Everyone watching. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, man. Get involved. There'll be lots of content coming out. I cannot believe we've lost this game. I really can't. I'm struggling. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Even at 1-1, I thought we'll nick it late on. Brighton, to me, along with Norwich, are the worst team I have seen in the Premier League this season. The worst. The worst team I have seen in the Prem. And we couldn't beat them. Where do we go from here? We play Southampton this Thursday at home. I've got at Southampton. I've got no confidence we'll win that game. None whatsoever. No confidence whatsoever that we will win that game. They're better than these. They're a lot better team than them. Curtis Shaw, a knight in shining armour. Let us get Arteta out. We are not Experiment FC. Oh, do you know what? I think I've got an interview with Robbie in about half an hour or so. And I'm going to make my feelings clear. I know people won't like it, but I'm going to say it as it is. People will be saying this isn't his team and he needs investment, which is true. It is true to a certain extent. So I do give him that bly. But he's not doing his job. If you're doing your job sufficiently and then someone else is letting you down, you can't help that. You can't help that. If you're picking the right team, the right system, bringing on the right subs, and they're still not winning games, we can't blame you, bro. You're doing your job. You're doing your job as manager. You're blameless. But when you're not picking the right players to be on the pitch, what can you do about it? Martinelli, after that Chelsea game, the ratings of the guy were sky high. He was like, I saw people calling him the new Alexis Sanchez. The guy can't get on the pitch at Brighton when we're losing. Players are the problem, not the manager. I think both. I'm sorry, I do. Arsenal fans were quick to judge Emery, but will make excuses for Arteta. Yeah, because he played for the club. And he speaks well in a press conference. Plain and simple, Curtis. There is no desire, passion and creativity. I'm worried. Love the channel. Big up Chris UK, Reefer, Brian. Appreciate that, bro. Can't disagree with that. No desire, no passion, no creativity, no quality. We are a bang average side, and Southampton will feel like they can beat us. The problem is no top coach will take the job when the owner gives no money, so they go for weak personality coach. Mourinho wanted the job. Make no mistake about it. Mourinho wanted the job. He wanted it. Hi, Curtis. Do you think Arteta is good enough for this job? Only time will tell, but right now, I don't think he is. Big up made in Brooklyn, 1975. He said, every team in the league now knows Arsenal will give them a chance to steal a game if they keep it close. Our weak mentality has survived past Wenger. It's true. It's still the same mentality that was coming in at the end of Wenger's tenure. It's exactly the same. It's weak. Lack of ideas, we look like we don't know how to win games. It's a very difficult habit to get into when you're not in it. How do we win? Winning doesn't just happen. You have to figure out how you win. Let's see what you guys are saying. When we lose, we blame the manager. When we win, we praise the players. I swear our fan base is dumb. Instead of us saying Arteta out, say the board and owner out. But that's natural in football, bro. That's natural. Players get the praise, managers get the criticism. That's unfortunate. All right, if you do well enough, you'll get the praise though as well. You know, Guardiola gets the praise, Klopp gets the praise, Brendan Rodgers gets praised. Well, go on, Curtis. Tell us which players you want in the summer realistically. Thomas Partey, I still think that might be realistic, but the longer we keep losing games and drawing, he won't want to come. I like Zaha. I think how many players in our team can dribble long distances with the ball? Not many, you know. So Arteta or whoever the manager is should be looking at Zaha for me. I like Max Aarons. I would go for an Ake or a Lewis Dunk even, or an Upamecano, but they're going to be difficult. Sahil said, Curtis, Arteta needs to go, and you know it. We will all be waiting as to how vehemently you criticise him on AFTV. The future of your club, the future of this club is in your hands. Hey, no pressure, man. Come on, man. I don't want to start doing that, but I feel like it's the truth, man. I feel like the manager is not good enough. This is no joke anymore. I can't believe this, says Stan Kroenke. Zaha is a match winner, says Nevin. The guy's a baller, man. I don't care what anyone says. The guy is a baller. Curtis, Laurie told on the Talkish Cheap Show that he would take a draw. Man, this club has fallen worse than that. And you know what? When he was saying that, I couldn't believe it. He was like, I'll take a draw. I said, what? This is Brighton. They're not good. And look, we come out of here with a defeat. We'll be lucky to get a Europa League spot. Seriously. We will be lucky to get a Europa League spot right now, the way we're playing. And that's where we're at. Zaha is a baller, 100%. The guy was desperate to join the club. The club didn't want to pay the money. The manager is not the problem. He's part of the problem, though. The problem, I'm sorry, he's out of his depth for me. I think he's out of his depth. I think he's passionate. Not everyone is built for management. Look at Paul Clement. He was Ancelotti's assistant manager for all them years. He stepped into management. He flopped. Brilliant coach. I even, see Real Madrid players talking about how good he is as a coach. Didn't happen in management. David Beckham said Steve McLaren was one of the best coaches he ever played for. He couldn't manage. Last of them said, who would you keep from this current team, Curtis? Realistically, I would keep Aubameyang, Leno, Martinelli, and Saka. Every single other player, I would keep Pepe as well. I think Pepe needs a little bit more time to see where he's really at. But apart from that, there's not many of them. Curtis, talk to me, bro. Where do we go next? Well, apart from going to Southampton, we need a clear out, we need to sell, and we need investment. And it's time. Listen, let me make one thing clear. This is something I want to make clear, right? Our fan base now, more than ever, needs to come together, right? We have to come together. We've had too much infighting over the years. Wenger in, Wenger out, Emery in, Emery out, Ozil in, Ozil out. Forget all that. The club is at rock bottom. We need to lift this club, right? Everybody needs to come together to help lift this club, right? The owners need to be forced out. People have said to me before, you can't force the owners out. I disagree. I think you can. I think if you put enough pressure on these owners, you protest, you hold up banners, you don't go to games, you leave empty seats, you stop buying merchandise, I think you can put pressure on the owners to go. That's just generally my feeling. Extra said, United looking at Sancho. Who are Arsenal looking at? Ryan Fraser. That's who we're looking at, bro. I'm telling you. Jay Kelly said, we need to sort the recruitment first and foremost. If we don't sort that out, we could be given as much money as we like, and all we'll do is sign ish after ish. I agree. Keegan J said, our problem is that our defence and midfielders can't pass the ball through the middle or they look scared. Look at Man City and Liverpool. They got the right manager. They've got the right manager. Exactly. Thank you, Curtis. Yeah, man. If you were in charge right now, would you sack Arteta and bring in Poch or Allegri? Oh, I think Poch would be good at Arsenal. I do. He's worked with no money at Tottenham. I don't like the fact he was the Tottenham manager. It makes me feel like he's a bit of an op. But you can't deny he's a good manager. You can't deny that. And I think, everyone blamed David Luiz on Wednesday. Who are we blaming today? Who are we blaming today? It's too easy to blame one person all the time. It don't always work like that, man. Made in Brooklyn says, fans need to hold ourselves accountable and stop enabling Kroenke to continue to abuse us. Stop buying every new kit. Stop buying overpriced food and matches at the matches. Stop going to matches, etc. You're right. You are right, mate, because he's doing what he wants. Sorry, there was a comment. Yeah, he's doing what he wants with no pressure. So why is he going to change if there's no pressure for him to change? Tottenham had quality players, good squad depth. What do we have? A bunch of youngsters and washed up players. Oh, my days. Emery said the board forced him to buy Pepe when he wanted Zaha. They did. They did. I've got mutual friends of Zaha. People who know him. He was desperate. He says it publicly. You can find it. He was desperate. He's a boyhood Arsenal fan. Arsenal didn't want to pay Palace the majority of the transfer fee up front. So they went for the cheaper option, which was Pepe, installments, 15 million up front, pay the other 50 over 4 years. Pepe's decent, but let's be honest, Zaha was better than him for what we needed at the time. But Pepe scored a great goal today. Ancelotti should have come to Arsenal. Listen, I think Ancelotti's still a very good manager. This comment here, spot on. This comment here from TY. We had one of the best scouts in Sven Mislintat and we just let him walk away. Absolute bang on. Bang on, mate. If you want to go the young route and get youngsters and gems, why did we get Sven Mislintat out of the club? Eunice said, I love Zaha. Brilliant player. LFC3 said, banter FC. Listen, we deserve that kind of banter. We deserve it. Simple. This is football, man. Football fans, when your team's doing good, you give it to the other team, man. Simple. We deserve that. Our team are letting us down. But as I say, things swing in roundabouts. Hopefully, man, it might take us 5 or 6 years the way we're going, man, to get back. Give Arteta a season, then judge him. Maybe I'm being harsh, but I didn't want him in the first place, and my mentality is a little bit against him. Big Selt said it's the board and the owner. Yeah, I agree, but did the owner refuse Martinelli a substitution today? Did the owner pick the wrong team at Man City? So they're all accountable. Stop buying tickets, stop buying merchandise. Unfortunately, it's mainly season ticket holders, so we've all paid for our tickets. The merchandise, yeah, definitely. But it's difficult, we get gassed. Adidas, look, I bought the training kit. I bought all 3 shirts this year. Next year, I don't think I'll be buying any of it. Big up my boy Theo Smith, good friend of mine. He says, Arteta out. You think the cone man's got to go, yeah? The cone man, I used to call him, Pep's cone man. He say, yo, there you go. There you go, man. You know what I got? I've actually got cones in it. The cone man. Oi, Mikel, go and put them over there, will you, mate? Go and put them in a triangle for me, mate, while I take training. Jeez, man. I'm not buying it. Don't buy it. Listen, I'm not, mate. I am not buying no merchandise next season unless things change drastically. One of the kits looks daft anyway. That new one's got paint all over it. Andrew, help me, Curtis. Please explain to me how we are here. Our wins have come so far. Apart from we get gas when they come, even when they are over mediocre teams. Listen, we've fallen. We've fallen down the ladder. This is where we are in the pecking order, man. Curtis, have you seen what Marpe said? Yeah, he's talking smack, saying that Arsenal players were talking rubbish at 1-0. Embarrassing. Agent Ghost, he learned triangles. Oh dear. Zaha would show passion playing for the badge. The man supports the club. These men don't know about Arsenal. I've had enough. These men don't deserve to play for Arsenal. The standards drop so low that we're taking these nonsense players and bringing them into the team when they're not good enough. They do not deserve to play for us. They're not good enough. And, you know, how do you get average players out of a football club when they're on big wages as well? How do you actually do that? It's very, very difficult. Curtis, I fear it could become worse for us. And if Aubameyang leaves, and let's face it, Martinelli will want an escape route if this sort of treatment continues. Of course. Curtis, please explain this to me, bro. I'm confused. Oh, mate. Lack of investment, wrong manager, wrong owners, poor players on the pitch. Simple as that. Hats off to Wenger for signing Ozil, Laka and Aubameyang. As a Liverpool fan, I hope you get top four. I feel sorry for you guys, to be honest. Big up, man. Appreciate that. Liverpool and Arsenal, man, they got a decent thing. Apart from, you know, we wanted you to sell as Luis Suarez. He mugged us off. But everything else, you're all right. I agree. 100% I agree. Most of them aren't worthy of their shirts. They're a disgrace, man. They're a disgrace. We don't invest in players or facilities. What's the board's actual ambition for the club? They're not trying to win. They're not trying to win, are they? It's a business. Arsenal has become a money-making business for the Kroenkes. That is it. They're not out here trying to win and win trophies. They're just trying to make dough. Brendan Rodgers was the answer. He's doing well. Sabah said, weak link, goodbye, send back. They won't sign him. Curtis, if we don't get up on Meccano, which we probably won't as we are mid-tier, I don't know if I'll watch Arsenal next year. I genuinely know fans that have stopped watching Arsenal. It's that real. Big up my long-time friend Marcus. We're the only club that will make excuses for poor management. 1-4 sub in 70 minutes. Martinelli, question mark. Our star out of position. High Sterner on the bench. Our record signing barely involved B-Tech Arteta. Great comment. Big up, Marcus. They are a disgrace, but Arteta needs to be given proper time and a chance, then judge him. But wrong substitutions. I'm losing patience, bro. I'm being serious. It's 1 a.m. in Malaysia. I'm staying up to see this piece of crap. Should have gone to bed, mate. Go on. Next time, go to bed. Get an early night. Don't bother. Wake up in the morning. You'll see the score anyway. The board don't want to spend, yet they spunk ish loads of money on wages for rubbish players. Simple as that, innit? I mean, they're not good enough. Man said Arsenal lives matter. We're out here getting terrorised by everyone. Agree with Marcus. Makes a great point, man. We are 2 seasons away from relegation. Bro, we could be 1 season away from relegation. Kevin said, Curtis, no manager can fix this. Player recruitment has been terrible for 5 years. Problem begins at the top. Why would any player of significance want to join this team? Totally agree with that comment. We are not living in the past. We can't keep talking about what we did 10 years ago. We can't keep talking about the Invincibles. It's boring. It's boring now. We need to ban all talk of the Invincibles. I don't want to hear about the Invincibles no more. That happened when I was young. I need to know what's going on now. I need to know what's going on now. Do you think Partey would still come? It seems like he's fallen out with a lot of people at Atletico, so maybe, but he'll want more money. Arsenal is the new Leeds. Oh, it's going that way, man. Don't ever think that we can't end up like that. Curtis, do you think guys like Martin Keown would have let Mope score after what he did to Leno? The players have a weak mentality. You make a great, but it's soft, man. Soft players. These men don't deserve to play for the club. Absolute soft players. Marco said, just slapped up Brighton on FIFA to make me feel better. Yo, someone's got to beat Brighton. I can't believe what they've just done to us. Rembo said, none of these players would not be in Colombia, Curtis. You know what would happen to them, right? Jeez. Yo, say no more. I know, man. I know what you're saying. Curtis, if we got 200 million, who would you buy? I would go for Thomas Partey, Wilfried Zaha, Max Aarons, Upamecano. I think you'd get all four of them for 200 million. And that would give us a chance, at least. And said, no lies there. Hey, man, ain't joking, you know. They can't play like that in Colombia. Honestly, I don't see why Aubameyang would stay. Even Saka could leave, honestly. Saka may think he needs to go elsewhere. Saka hasn't signed. Aubameyang hasn't signed. Martinelli doesn't play. Xhaka is staying. What is going on? There you go. That just sums it up. We can't get rid of the rubbish, man. Rubbish always brings itself back. I'm trying to get someone on now, just quickly. Oh, dear. Let's have a look. It's embarrassing knowing that Guendouzi, who is 21, was the only player who stood up for Leno. I do give Guendouzi that. He jumps in when stuff's going on, man. Whether he's about that life, I don't know, but he tries. He definitely tries to have a little scuffle, man. We're soft. Think back to them years when Van Nistelrooy and, I saw 4 or 5 players. Keown give him the forearm, and then Lorem give him the little dig in the ribs, and Parlour looked like he was going to bite his ear off. You got these man now letting man just mash up Leno's leg. On top of the fact we lost today, Leno is out as well, just to add insult to injury, you know. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. These men we're getting trolled, mate. All over the internet, we're getting trolled. It will take 200 million to sort this out easily. As you're saying here, it will take 200 million to sort out this ish squad easily. Maybe more. Maybe more. Guendouzi with better players will be Fabregas. Don't get carried away, bro. I like the fact you're defending him, but he ain't no Fabregas. Fabregas was elite level. One of the very best. When was the last time as Arsenal fans were happy? Probably during lockdown, not having to watch them. Honestly, do you think you'd play better in the first 11? I think, yes, I do. I honestly think I could do better than some of these. Give me 6 weeks to get fit. I'll do better than some of these. Brighton have taken 6 points off us. What a time to be alive. Oh, my God. I'm on the verge of quitting this club, bro. Innit? How much more can we take? Just getting bantered left, right, and centre. It's a joke. Curtis, you play professionally and you know what our players are capable of. They are weak. Mentality is something you can't buy. You can't learn it. It almost needs to be within you already before anything starts. Are you a winner? Are you able to grind through the difficulties? And we haven't got it at this football club, unfortunately. I'm going to have to get going, people. I'm doing a video with Robbie in a minute, a quick interview. Like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Appreciate every one of you. Brilliant interaction. Thank you for all the comments. Everyone watching live, everyone who watches after. Leave your comments down below. And what can I say? Arsenal have ruined another weekend, beaten by Brighton 2-1. Hopefully Leno's injury is not too bad, and we go to Southampton on Thursday. But boy, we could have done with null and void, because this season it's looking like it's over, man. Everyone take care. Have a good weekend. Bless.